That's a lame. That's a lame. All day.
I like it.
You good? You in the mic?
I can't hear nothing.
Can't hear.
Yeah.
Yes, to me. Always. We don't want cut.
Good.
Your hands coming out. All right. Got a lot to talk about. Getting ready all over the place.
Commandos. They Commandos.
That's what he
What
played.
about Philadelphia? What about Pittsburgh? Rodney, Trubisky,
Trash my mind. The heart to explain.
come on, Rodney, I know you out there. Come that boy, Cincinnati, get
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow. That division wide open.
Like you,
Just like you, baby.
smile just the way you do. So she said, but I was fooled. I'm reminded when I look at you. You remind me of a girl that
Because for real, if the Mavs go to Super Bowl,
I
let's just say,
love you.
go to Super Bowl.
You gonna ask for $600 million?
Go to Super Bowl.
Be
Go for 200 yards. MVP. Right? They're going to have to sell them some shit.
She was the one for me.
Other team?
Man, he going to be so pumped up, man.
Come on.
They fire Arsenal.
Nah, he's still there. He ain't in that capacity as GM. Yeah, he's back. He like the salt. I don't know if he was booked. Anyway, we won't get this thing. Thing started 7:30. Well, yeah, we about to bring him in now. Oh yeah.
You're rocking with the best.
Still strong cause I push. Moved on when I push. Hard times gotta push. No crime, bitch, I push.
What the fuck did you just say?
Just woke up, it's a blessing. Time to go straight to smashing. Can't get no testimony if you ain't never been texting. Won't hit my phone, I'm pulling up. I ain't bought to be texting. And whatever them people's talking about, tell them to bet it. You know they gon' believe you when you answer all they questions. That's why a real leader only move with real steps. Lifting that heavy metal, only way to deal with pressure. Just slice it up like some paper and throw it in the shredder. I hear they passing out indictments to all of the fellas. We know the story, we just waiting to find out who tell it. When they sent me down to the feds, I was really stressed. I told myself I ain't coming back, bitch, I learned my lesson. The devil was alive, why you acting surprised? Jesus told me he seen Satan falling out the sky.
All right, y'all. Monday night, all over the place podcast. We are here long weekend. Hopefully, y'all had a good weekend.
NFL worries,
Yeah, a lot
teams
going on.
worrying, tickets crashing, people behind on mortgages and rents. It's first of the month, y'all. It's time
Yeah.
to get it up there. Don't be bullshit.
It's crazy. I had the nerve to. I put a couple bets in.
A lot of people been betting. They
I
need
put a
some
couple
extras
bets in
in
yesterday.
gas. $5 $6. Y'all trying to flip that little $2-3. Motherfucker, one had. Well, I said, dude sent me a ticket. He had $2. He had 30 tickets on.
Say what?
30 teams. So I said, man, you trying to get $1 million on you think the ticket is the lotto. I said, man, okay. Man, you know how unlikely it is for 10 teams to cover?
Right.
But
If they cover.
this is the reality of it. It can be done.
Yeah.
I've done it. We used to have Joan called. Now this sounds like we talking gambling.
Mm-hmm.
We talking gambling. Let's take gambling for 1 second, Jay. 5 minutes. Can we get gambling up there so somebody tuning in can know exactly what we're talking about?
Oh, I ain't got the keyboard. I'm not gonna just type.
Jay, we down on the keyboard, so we have to do some sound.
Yeah,
Go ahead with that guy. You did. Sports talk. Sports talk is better, more legal.
Yeah,
there you go. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
And,
okay.
Oh, you see that top one, that top ticker? Click that top ticker up there. All right, now we good. Don't forget to share the show too, y'all. Since y'all watching, we know y'all watching.
For those that are just tuned in,
What's up, Crystal?
Hey, Crystal, how you doing? One of the past guests. Do you want to come back on the show and tell us how UDC is going? Because I think she's in her final year.
Okay, at UDC. Mm-hmm.
University District.
Back at this gambling. So talk to me.
You know, they used to have a ticket called a 10-pick, 10-point teaser.
Okay.
What am I saying? You got to pick 10 teams, but you got 10 points, right? This is one of the most beautiful. Now, it sounds sweet, don't it? Listen what I'm saying. 10-pick, 10-point teaser.
Okay.
You got to pick 10 teams with the spread minus the 10 that they give you. So, what am I saying? If you pick the Redskins, let's just use one team.
Okay.
Redskins +2. That's what you could have had. Redskins +12.
Okay.
You would have changed your 10 points because you get 10 points with each team.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So it's minus
or plus.
With the bam, boy, you finished. What that little college education? That little tech school here, minus or plus. He's going right. Quick to jump O plus. All right. Minus or plus. All right, look. Okay, minus or plus. Right?
Okay.
And, so you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they're still highly unlikely because it's 10 teams.
Okay. What's up, Grizz?
Okay, yeah, y'all got San Francisco tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We just hearing our guests.
What's up, E?
Hey, E, we got to get you back in, man.
We got to get you on.
Got to get you live in studio, E. We got to
get you in the studio.
As y'all can see, we got two empty mics, 2 barrels.
We do. What's
that? We got 2 barrels for brothers to come in here and spit. These brothers here, man, and they are all brothers.
Yeah.
So, you know, we going to bring them on in a few minutes.
Yes, indeed.
You can tell they're professional. They're on time. They're early. You know, we ain't got to chase them. They don't want us to call.
We ain't got to call them.
Tell them make a right, make another right, pull in the alley. You know, we ain't got to give them no directions because these guys are very highly educated and they are great guys.
Indeed.
Who we got? We got San Francisco 49ers and the Rams tonight.
Yeah, San Francisco and the Rams.
Okay.
So if I had to pick, I would probably go. I would take the Rams. AJ, remember you wrote down them picks for week 1? Let's see who won that $10 because I might have lost.
Oh, yeah.
No, we did do week 1. We did do week 1.
Yeah.
I want to see if I won $10 because I lost 50 yesterday.
He's trying to get his gas. It's $5.
So yeah, we gotta go back to what week was that? Yeah, was that week 2? No, we can do it right while we on it. We got time to waste.
I don't see Jay ain't got no eraser over there. Racing stuff. You got watch. He on that too.
I don't know what week that was. That might have been week. That
was 2 weeks ago.
Okay, all right.
That
so
was 2 weeks. Actually, 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so
Shady Grady tuned in and out from Fort Worth, Texas. I see you've been going to church up there real good, Grady. Real good. Would you like a water? Oh, I can't get these brothers nothing. They already come in with water.
What are we talking about? Oh, yeah. NFL.
So listen.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Listen. First of all, we're gonna get out of sports.
Huh? Because you're still in sports. Hold on. Before we do that.
You done got too cute. We got to pray first. Let's get that out the way. We got to give people their prayers. See, you get on sports, man, and you lose all your
ethic. You're the one that said pull that up.
You lose all your ethic and everything. Bet 20. How much? What is a 10-point teaser? No, listen, man. Let's go back to prayers. How we initially started. Because see, our guests are here, so we got to be professional. Yeah. So,
yeah, we good.
First of all and foremost, I want to pray for everybody. Families who were affected by the storm in up there. Where was that on the coast of where was the storm at?
Storm was on, down in Florida. Yeah, Florida came up. Now we getting the
getting the aftermath of the storm. We getting the rain for a couple of days. And we got came through Florida and came through North Carolina and hit them real hard. Yeah. It's even hit Virginia. Mm-hmm. Virginia. So
that's where we at now. So
what do you think about that?
It's just another storm. I plan on living there. So
living where?
In Florida. In about 15 years. I actually plan on living. See, you always get on me about this. See, I'm already ahead of the game.
You done already thought that out. Me and Tariq talked about that earlier. He done already thought that out.
Yeah.
You gotta have goals. You gotta have goals.
Hey, listen, I can only control my destiny. So if I say that's what I'm on.
Florida is going to get real expensive down there.
Oh yeah? Well, I might go
I'm going opposite direction. I'm going opposite direction. North Carolina.
You going north? Oh no! Okay, you going to North Carolina? Yeah, I like North Carolina too.
I like North Carolina.
I like that Wilmington
That's where my
area.
family is originally from, North Carolina. Which a lot of our families are originally from North Carolina or South Carolina, because a lot of families just migrate. We talked about that on some show. people just migrated south to the big jobs in the cities in Philadelphia and DC and New York.
For sure.
You think we should have stayed and cultivated the land?
Of course. You needed to buy land, cultivate that land, and we probably wouldn't have some of the problems we got now. Instead of going to the big city.
So the
name of this game.
So you were more with Booker T's theory than W. Du Bois. That's what you're saying.
The name of the game is to own, not rent. That's the name of the game.
All right.
Own as much land as possible.
Okay.
You could always sell it.
Right.
Because you own it.
Well,
but if you renting it, you're gonna always rent.
And one thing about land is the only thing they can't make more of. So whatever you see, whatever
and there's plenty of it.
Whatever you see.
Look at Michael. Here we go.
Cowboys.
Hold on, we're supposed to be praying before we get.
We're not even gonna talk about that, man. That's the one that's absolutely.
You got to get land. That's what I'm saying,
the land is the only thing that you can't make more of. What is.
And you can do whatever you want on your land.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do.
I want to pray for the Jenkins family. Stephon Jenkins had a service about a week ago. Also want to pray for everybody who's still people that's contracting COVID.
Yeah.
Have y'all heard lately anybody that y'all know has COVID?
I ain't heard of nobody that has contracted it.
Yeah, ain't nobody telling no more. Ain't nobody talking about they talking about it's a cold. Dudes at your job talking about it's a cold.
Yeah.
You know, they still coming to work with COVID.
Yeah, that's true.
Owning is winning.
Absolutely, JJ.
Owning is winning. Owning what?
Own land, property.
Oh, okay.
You know, with cattle on your land, you pay no tax. See?
All these farmers now. All these dope boys get on here talking about cattle and all that. What kind of cattle y'all talking about? All these corrupted jokes. Oh, you get some cattle in there. Everybody talking about Rick Ross. Like Rick Ross.
You gotta get you some land.
You dudes don't even want to go in dirty bathrooms talking about cattle, man. Y'all don't even use public restrooms talking about cattle, man. You know, farming.
How you going to the people like that?
No, I'm saying farming can be real dirty, man. You know, you got a lot.
That's why you got workers on your farm. You just sit back.
Oh, so now you all the way up there. So you already at the top. You ain't milking nothing.
I'm not milking a thing. Pause.
Hold on. You mean to tell me if you have a farm, then you know you need to know everything about the farm on the farm.
Yes.
That's the way you won't get beat out your land and your cattle.
Okay, I'm with that.
Okay.
But I'm still not going.
So you think you're going to sit in the AC? Oh, go milk them 30 cows.
Yeah, I have me some workers. Why not? The cattle make the money.
You're going to get Mexicans. It's the foreigners, you know. It's the foreigners.
It's cheap labor. It is cheap labor.
I've seen a lot of people got housekeepers now.
But
they got housekeepers in Potomac Gardens. People got, hey, listen, people need somewhere to stay.
You know what? It's funny you say that.
I'm trying to tell you, everybody, I got a maid. Oh, now they got a maid, you ain't got no job.
What's up with this is what I've been saying in DC a lot. Maybe it's probably not even a new thing. But I see a lot of black women walking around white babies. I see that all the time.
Well, that's what they call child care.
Okay.
Right.
So do they live with them? Is it just?
It depends on what your status is on the job. Because they round about my job, it's a lot of that. Because all that's Capitol Hill around there. Around by the 8th Street area and all that, by the Cap and all that. And what happens is
I just see it a lot.
Child care in DC is at average at $400 a week.
Wow.
$400. So that's $1,600 a month. You ain't got a cheeseburger. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just child care.
Right.
Right?
$1,600.
It's $400. It's highest in DC. $400 a week upon average for child care.
So while they at work, you with them 8 to 10 hours.
They can do that because we talking about pushing salaries up to 160 and 170 salaries, and then two combined salaries over $300,000 worth of income and another $500,000 or $600,000 worth of credit. They okay.
Yeah, but what you talk about right now is an anomaly.
But when Ray and Tina, when they get to arguing over the funnel and all that, everything go crazy. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta realize what's going on. That's part of what's going on too.
Yeah, it was just weird. I've driven through.
Child care is expensive, man. It's expensive.
$1,600. Yeah, that's
expensive. All my kids are grown.
Yeah, I got.
Man, I commend anybody in this air time because things are so difficult now because outside forces are so strong now. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times the kids of this generation idolize stuff outside their home. Mm. That's bad.
Well, if you had a choice to have children early or late, like if you had a choice to pick, if you had children at 20 or 40, which one would you choose?
Well, I've done both. I had a child when I was a child. I had my first son when I was 23 years old.
Okay.
And I was a child. right, I was still a child.
Well, you was a man, but
I ain't talking about my physical form. I'm talking about my mentality.
Okay,
the things I was doing, how I was conducting myself. Right,
Okay.
I wasn't capable. I wasn't. The only thing, the way I survived was my family.
Okay.
I come from a great family structure, all women, and we tight.
Mhm.
So that's what helped me.
Okay.
But the second time around, when I had a child, I was a man. I understood. I knew where to change things.
Yeah.
I knew how to be. And then one was a boy and one was a girl. You see what I'm saying? So raising boys and girls are two different things. Girls are a little bit more.
Prayers up for hold on. Prayers up for my mom.
My cousin. My
She got
cousin's
surgery.
passed away.
Yeah, we'll make sure we bring that up before we get out of here.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was just saying in the form of this, what you gonna miss out on. So as you have a baby, you kind of locked in.
Of course.
For most people.
Well,
now some people will go and do their thing anyway.
Hold on. Back it up what you just said. You said if you have a baby,
Yeah.
you're gonna miss out.
Yeah.
On what?
You're gonna miss out on the parties, you're gonna miss out on being out.
So you saying when you have a baby, you worrying about parties?
Yeah, I mean, I say it like I say it like this. No, I say it like this.
Huh?
I had Mariah at 25.
Right.
But them first 10 years of her life, I'm locked in. I can't, I'm not out. Right. But I would have liked to maybe have gone out. If I could do it again, I'd have had Mariah at 40. I'd have had her around this time. That way I can get all my fun out. Because then I got to get my fun out later.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
I understand exactly what you're saying.
If you have a baby at 20 and you choose to take care of that child, some people just walk out and do them. But like, if you take care of the child, then guess what? You locked in that house cooking dinner every night with your son or daughter.
If you have a baby at 20 years old,
I'm
going to pray for you.
Okay.
No, because right now, what we know today,
to
25, 30 years ago,
right?
And the cost of stuff is just going up, up and up. And
remember,
up.
they just ran out of baby formula or something.
Yeah, right. And you got to be, man. It take a lot to raise a child, man. It take a lot, man. People are doing it with what they have, but if you talk about making the child or being the successor of you need to put them in the best predicament to win.
Yeah.
Without further ado.
What up, Tracy Lee? Horse.
Horse.
See you on the game too, and I'm gonna punish you, Tracy.
Huh?
Oh, we split. He does something.
He got it rigged like that so he don't have to pay nothing.
He got it rigged.
He got it rigged like that so he don't have to pay nothing. Michael Belly, my wife said thank you for that bottle of champagne. Yeah, I lost a bottle of champagne.
Oh wow, you lost a bottle of champagne.
Yeah.
You had to pay that.
Yeah. When you're old, you got to pay. You don't have nobody around here. Nobody around here talking about skinny on anything. You see, he said, thanks a lot. He got paid. That's the nature of the business. You owe somebody, your family. He said, he ain't worried about what he owed. He's paid.
Right.
You see, I'm getting a thank you.
No, I would.
Another dude be on here talking about, man, I need that 60.
Right.
So, I'll pay for bills.
Funny you say that, man. People really be going off on debt. Honestly, like if if you give somebody some money, if you give them the money, you gonna press them out about giving it back?
Wait a minute. It's the terms
of
the exchange.
All right.
So you gotta use the right word.
Okay. If I buy
the word game, get you tricked.
If I buy 120,
see, this is 20. See, let me get 20 later on. When's later on? You see what I'm saying? Later on has no period. That just keep on going. Later on is down the road. You talking about sailing.
If I say, hey, Slink, look, I need $120, and you give me the $120, and a year go by, you still gonna ask for the $120?
No.
You just gonna count it up?
No.
Or you gonna wait for me to give you the $120 back?
Yeah.
But you wouldn't say nothing about the money.
No, I'm not gonna say nothing about the money. But that's me and your relationship.
True.
You know
but if it's a
but if you if I see you owe me 120, I'm looking at your car, you got a slow leak and all that, fender hanging off and all that. What's going on there? You're missing one head. Like, I need to find out what's going on. Because there's more going on than 120. You know what I'm saying? You got rips in your seats and all that. I need to find out what's really going on because I'm concerned about it.
Right.
Because that's uncharacteristic of you.
So what person would you not give $120 to? Or would you just kindly give it to anybody?
Not anybody.
I mean, anybody. How close a friend do you have to?
I mean, if some people got some good stories, man. The stories be the bomb, man. If dude tell you a story, you might give him 200, man. You know what I'm saying? By the time he start, I want to, man. I'm telling you, man, my wife, man. You know, see, when they hit me with stuff like that,
put their head down.
They hold their head down. Dude hold their head down. Dude's palms sweating. He can feel that 200. Right. Man, I'm telling you, man, my wife, man, got me out here on you never know what it might be. But look, we got our guest
Tricky
here.
Rick.
We got our guest here.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Without further
really
ado,
good guests.
brothers.
You want to take a break and bring them in?
We'll take a 60-second break. Or
Yeah, we'll take a 60-second.
we'll break
Once
them
you have a child, your life changes and it's no longer about your life anymore, but your life has ended. I won't go that far, JJ, because you still got to have your life, but you got some responsibilities that you got to choose.
That's a good topic.
It's a good talk. We bring it back. As a matter of fact, we
because
might ask them. We ask our guests. Let them chime in.
That's been an image that's been portrayed about black men for a long time. That's not.
That we just step
we
off.
don't take care of our kids.
All right,
we
and
got babies everywhere. We got to.
That's not true.
That's
Some do it, but not, you can't lump everybody.
You can't paint everybody with
no
with the same brush.
You can't. You just can't. So
we'll take a
bring
break,
that.
and we're gonna bring in our two brothers and
Grizz said he drinking.
I'll watch later. Yeah,
yeah,
you drink.
Right.
We're happy you stopped by. Oh yeah, take a minute break. Give him a little music, and then bring my man. You gotta use you say you gotta use the restroom anyway.
Yeah, I'm on. All right, so we'll be back. 30, 45 seconds. We'll be back.
Wait a minute. Gloria, Tanya, ladies to the front, fellas in the back, y'all. Twinkle, twinkle, yes, Lord. Happy birthday, Danielle, Uptown's own. Happy birthday going out to y'all, Shiny. My man Breeze is in here. Wifey with you this evening. Once again, always a pleasure now. Also good to see my man Rob in the building, y'all. Each and every Friday we play. My man Rob come to make our day.
Yo, there we go. You see it?
Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
you see that, Jay? Look at the.
I don't want to cry in your space.
Oh man, you ain't crying.
We ain't got one screen.
Brothers, man, ain't worried about that. Shoot, I've been on closer encounters than this. Oh man, that's beautiful.
Yeah, we good.
There we go. There we go.
All right. Well, you go ahead and introduce our guest, Skinny.
Man, it's good, man. Huh? Are you trying to kill a fly? Oh, the fly?
What's wrong? Oh, the fly? Oh, we good? Oh, I seen him.
Man, don't knock
go ahead and introduce the guest.
Yeah, without further ado, we like to bring our guest in, man. Two beautiful brothers, man. We like to bring the brothers in. Tariq, Majid, and Dragon.
Appreciate you, fellas. Thanks for having us.
Man, first and foremost, we want to thank these brothers for showing up. We want to thank these brothers for being professional. These guys, as soon as I contacted them, man, he says no problem. These guys are also podcasters, along with a lot of other things that's going on in their lives.
Mm-hmm.
As black men, we got to do more than just one thing. We need multiple streams of income. So
True.
we try to do what we can do. We were just talking about supporting kids and bringing kids. We can't support them with lip service.
Right.
You got to have some chip service. You know what I'm saying? You need to get some chips for them babies. You know what I mean? So, what do you think?
Well, we here. So
what are you thinking on your mind? Because we was talking. We had like a pre-show.
Yeah.
And, it was real concerning on which way we was going to go with the show because as four black men, we got so much information and we want to make sure people get the information.
True.
And we also give the audience
they get the audience what they're looking for.
Time enough, give them because they always give you feedback on whatever your topic is.
So what's your podcast?
Okay. So the name of it, we started off it's the Friends and the Bad Guy, which to be honest with you, we're gonna change it.
Okay.
I had started it with another sister. Was it late summer, whatever? And we
2000. What that 21 or 22?
Of this
22 of this year.
22. Oh, this year. Okay.
Yeah. And she had to take a leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leave of absence. Yeah.
So we wanted to keep the thing going.
Right.
And then started talking to Bray, and he was like, "Man, look, man, I'll put these kids to bed and come on in, man, So I said, all right. And then from there, we had added a few other people that we'll have from time to time on there. But yeah, man, you know, we got in here. I mean, because I didn't start off saying I'm gonna be a podcaster.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't. I was just like, this would be cool, you know. So we got in here, and before you know, I was like, oh, this is real. This is a real studio,
and it's therapeutic,
real producer, you know, the whole deal, right? So yeah, so then from there we was like,
just been rolling.
Yeah, let's just roll.
All right,
oh no, but we gotta keep it 100 though. We've been watching what you guys been doing. Yeah. I mean, for us, like I told my brother, like for us,
and
this is no lie, you know what I mean? Y'all are people that we can touch, people we see, people we know. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's for us, it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? To be able to come on here, to be able to watch y'all and see how y'all do it. You know what I mean? And we ain't trying to steal nothing or anything like that, but we appreciate what you guys are doing. You know what I mean? Because for us, y'all setting the trend for us. You know, I watched the Breakfast Club, I watched $1 Million Game, all of them. You know what I mean? They got a whole production team.
Yeah.
And they got money. You know what I mean? We ain't got no money.
Right,
you know what I mean? We got a good brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who y'all use the same Jermaine? You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to hold that $200 you was talking about earlier. You know what
I'm saying? But now I give it to Tariq. I just met you. I give it to Tariq. I know I get it.
My bubble falling off. My bubble falling off.
I know you good. And Tariq say, yeah, you good. Yeah, man. But real talk, man. We really appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Man. You know, y'all doing some great things.
Yeah,
great things.
Because you're right though, because we started with literally phone.
I tell people all
pointing the phone at us and talking in the phone.
And people can't tell you what you can't do. I told Deon, this was about 2 years ago, and
3 now because we're in season 3.
3 years. I told Deon, I said, man, because see, you know, one thing about podcasting is you gotta want to listen, and you gotta want to talk. It's not for people to just, you know, just judgmental or want. Oh, I ain't gonna say what it's for. I'm just saying for me. I think one of the best things about podcasting for me is, you know, you can get a chance to relieve yourself of what's going on inside you too.
True.
It's a good. It's therapeutic to me. You know, I really think it's therapeutic. I really think it's good because eventually you're gonna tap into something that you need for yourself that you might not be seeing in yourself. Right. You know what I'm saying? And we listen. If people talk about podcast, what you see, man, we started with one phone. Well, we had one phone. We was squeezing. We was like this.
We was on a couch
trying to get in one. We was on a couch at my house. You know what I'm saying? I had put all this money into the garage, tried to turn it into a studio, and me and Deon was over here, and I was over here. You know what I'm saying? And we was trying to off one iPhone.
iPhone.
We started doing research, and we started doing stuff, and then in the beginning, that's
we done bought. We done bought mics, headphones, cameras. Sorry. But it is our. You know, we are homegrown, so
he telling earlier we bought mics, an 8-ball.
Man, we be like commanders in that garbage. Yeah, second and foremost, we always got to give a shout out to 2904.
Yes, indeed.
Minnesota Avenue. We are here at Rabble Rouse.
Really, nigga?
Executive producer of the show. Jay, no problem. He's a great guy,
yes,
man.
Indeed.
His hospitality is unbelievable. If you can't get along with him, I'm gonna look at you. So
because you might have
some people so easy to get along because they humble enough to take the high road. And see, everybody ain't humble enough to do that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because the male ego kick in.
True.
We have been tricked to believe that you got to be a sucker to say, "I'm cool, you go ahead."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's a big thing, and that's one of the reasons why all this killing is going on. Because people, you know, black eye, you know, do think a black eye is like a pacemaker, a heart pacemaker or something. You know what I'm saying? But actually it's gonna go away. You know what I mean?
So y'all know what we got. So we all over the place. We talk about everything at any moment, any second.
I told him.
So what's y'all content that y'all normally, or are y'all sort of like the same thing? Or do y'all basically talk about 1 or 2 topics and just keep it there?
So we pretty much will pick a topic.
Okay.
I mean, and we kind of sponge on that. You know, we will go left.
Okay.
You know, because podcasting just conversation.
Yeah, it's fluid. It's fluid.
You know what I mean? We just talking. You know what I mean? And everybody got an opinion on something. You know what I mean? Everybody think their opinion is valid.
Yeah, right. True that.
You know what I mean?
True.
On a lot of topics or whatever. But we do basically just pretty much pick a topic. We talk about it. Now, one thing I can say about Big Brother is
he let it stress him out sometimes.
Okay.
When it comes to them topics.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, we need to switch seats.
Yeah.
Right
You know what I'm saying? Because
Deon brothers.
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, because you want to be game tight. You know, you don't want to just get up here and just talk about a bunch of nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or the same thing over and over and over
True.
again. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I think we a great team when it comes to that. We missing our third wheel.
Okay.
Brother named Gary.
So it's 3 of y'all.
It's 3 of us.
Okay.
Well, it's how do I explain it? So it started just us two, right? And then we brought in another guy who's been rocking with us on the regular when he's in the country, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
And then we got a sister that's gonna be coming on this Wednesday, Robin Jones. Shout out to her to give us to round out the perspective a little bit. You know what I mean? 'Cause
True.
like, a lot of times we got all these dudes up here and we like, man,
Right.
I think it's gonna be.
Yeah.
And then you got a female say, hold up, brother.
Yeah.
What about
Calm down a
this?
little bit. Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So it kind of
Yeah.
adds a nice little mix to the piece.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I mean, you know, so it'll be 4 of us this Wednesday up in here
All right.
rocking.
So what do y'all what y'all use? YouTube, Facebook, Instagram? What y'all use? Like to go out?
So thanks to
Facebook and YouTube. Right
Okay.
now we on Rabble Rousers TV, YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, that's what's up. I got to check it out because
I watched it. I watched them, and they had a good show. And when I watched it, I said, "Man, wait a minute, hold on, that's great." You know, I said,
Yeah.
I got to talk about relationships and all that. And see, I'm gonna tell you something. When people talk about relationships, man, that's a long conversation, man. Because everybody got a different perspective.
Yeah,
on
true.
What they trying to do or expectations in a relationship. I'm married.
It's gonna always go back to the experience.
I'm married, so I'm out.
but you know,
But I'm in.
No, but you in.
But
Yeah,
I'm
that's
in.
so great stuff.
Yeah, but I'm in.
I'm coming. Here I come now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm out, but I'm in. Me.
I was
I'm
gonna
in.
say because I think a lot of things we talk about in relationships are the building blocks for marriages,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
Mm.
The
Because
foundation.
as a person who hasn't been married, I can tell you that there's a lot of things I've been learning about relationships that I just flat out didn't know. So had I gotten married, I would have been already behind the 8 ball.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I mean, it would have been some serious problems in my household because there's a lot of things I just didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
I took things for granted. I say, well, because I love Shawty, it's just why wouldn't this work?
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's a whole lot
Yeah.
to it than that, though. You know what I mean? Let's be honest. So
Yeah,
it's
we
like,
can run off with that topic
Man,
right
yeah,
there. So
yeah.
Marriage, put my right hand to sound like go to court now. Put my right hand up. So you put your right hand up like man, marriage is what you make it, but don't never let nobody tell you that marriage isn't a constant struggle,
Mhm.
right? Because you have two different beings.
True.
And what gets you through is the love, right? Now you need prosperity, right? Because some of the marriages that, well, I'm not gonna say some of them, the leading cause for divorce is not infidelity,
It's finance.
it's finance,
Mhm.
right? So, like I tell people all the time, probably one of the reasons that I've been married this long as I've been married to, is because of my wife. You know what I'm saying? Because she's been great. I've been proud of her. Now, to be honest, man, see, sometimes you gotta be honest about yourself. See,
Yeah.
people can't feed you. Know? I've been probably like, let me have a grade myself. I've been probably like a C plus or a B minus.
Okay.
Husband, right? And it fluctuated. Not just saying that's my grade.
Yeah.
I done been an A. You know what I'm saying? Right? But when you start averaging out,
Yeah.
right? Because you got to put it
Last week
all
I
in
was
there.
an
You can't
A.
just put when you went and had shopping. No, that's not it. Let's
Yeah.
total it all up.
Right.
Effed up and all that. You know what I'm saying? But
And you give yourself a B minus.
yeah, B minus. So
Okay.
that gives me room to improve too. See, you don't give yourself no A. Because see, a dude that think he an A, he think he
got
got
no
it.
He ain't no A for real
He
though.
come home and the
Yeah,
dude got
yeah.
a tractor trailer in his wife.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He come home, motherfucker backing out his wife. Beep. Motherfucker got to joke this motherfucker.
Go balls
Bullshit,
deep.
you know what I'm saying? Hey, that'd be bullshit, you know what I'm saying?
hold on. I wasn't ready for that one.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, motherfucker backing out his wife like they do at the swim pool.
No.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, man. You got to be careful out here, man, because it's been instances where that took place and people have took people's lives.
Yeah. So you got to be careful. You always got to be careful when you're
Love
dipping and
love
dabbing.
can be tricky too. That's why you can't play with people's feelings, because when you're married, the wounds that you create are deeper,
Mm-hmm.
right? The cuts are deeper,
Yeah.
right? The blood from the cuts leak a little longer, right?
Mhm.
Because you're supposed to know better than some of the things that you do. So you try to,
And
you know,
and the entitlement's deeper too.
right?
What you mean by that?
Well,
Man, we got
when
scared
you
to
say
do
somebody is your wife, there's a possession that goes with that. So if that's mine, then I'm entitled for her to behave a certain way.
something. Okay.
Mm.
Oh,
So
okay.
coming from that angle, I'm liable to kill your ass because that's mine.
Right.
Because that's your wife.
That's mine. Now,
That's how I feel.
now we could debate to what degree
I'm
that's
with
the case, but when you on the under end of that gun barrel, most likely he's saying that's my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and when he go to jail, when he be standing in front of jail, that was my wife. That's he gonna stand on that.
True.
Right. So that's what you got to be careful of. You know, it's a lot of people, you know, they coming at things with like that entitlement. That's she's mine, that belongs to me, that's mine. You trespass on mine.
Yeah. Well, I
So
think now it's more of a like everybody just doing them at this point. So I can see a lot of people.
Oh, you talking about marriage?
There's a lot of marriages
Oh,
that
no.
are open. I'll put it that way, that I know about. I'm just talking about that I know about. I know about. Now, you might not know none,
I agree with
but
you.
I know quite a few.
I agree with you 100%. But I'm a firm believer is when you give an example of something, start from the best marriage. Don't start from the worst. Start from the best. What about the ones that people have been married? Yeah.
Well, no, I was just
this ain't me.
Yeah.
This ain't me, so I'm
Okay.
excluding myself.
Yeah.
What about the marriages where people have been married 15, 20 years and things been going great? No infidelity, on the rise, they love each other. This ain't my shit, though.
Yeah.
Like, no, let you know. What Slink on the trip? No. This ain't me. But I'm just speaking about, you know, you gotta look at a good thing.
Yeah.
And then you
No,
said,
I was just saying that
you got
the
some-
culture
some-
now
yeah,
is
outside of
everybody's now. 40 years ago, you had one that was you, that was your
Sooner or
piece.
later, they're gonna have robots hitting your wife. You know, if you can't get
They
it up,
might
you
have them already.
You
They just-
man, let me rent that joint. You know how you go rent trucks? You can go rent auto finish with that. Man, nail my wife. At least you ain't gotta have no feelings of that. Because that ain't nothing but a robot. They'll robot be over there with a battery punishing your wife. With a car battery. Knocking your wife. But they got artificial intelligence.
But you know, that's the ramifications of all that, man. It's gonna be off the chain, man, because once you start having robots doing stuff like that, and you come home one night, you thinking you're gonna do something, and she looking for the charger.
Yeah, true. True.
You know what I'm saying? So
nothing still beats
you know,
the human element of it, even if it
I mean,
is.
because
People use them toys and all that crap too.
Yeah.
You know, but nothing beats the human.
So you, that's, you know, just in 5, they said, I think 5 years. I mean, 5 or 10. Elon Musk, did you see the robot he got? You seen this, Jay? He got the Slim. That's why I always tell y'all, if people think I'll be tripping, go back and look at these movies. It's a lot of messages in these movies. People say, oh, that's a good movie. But really, that's the future.
Yeah.
If you go back to iRobot, the robot that Elon Musk is making, almost identical. Only thing it is just not white. You seen it, Jay? It almost look identical to iRobot. It's just not the clear.
Yeah.
And the robot slim like a man.
Mm-hmm.
So if you think you're gonna wrestle him on the couch and all that, the robot gonna slam you and choke you out.
Yeah.
Like it's like you said, he ain't got no feelings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's artificial intelligence. It's coming, man. Don't think it ain't coming. It's
already
look,
here.
Look though, think about the other day about a month ago when they came up with that virtual rapper. And he made
Oh,
all
yeah,
that,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. He had like 10 million followers and
Yeah.
something like that. They gave him he had a record deal and everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a robot.
Everybody was saying that. Everybody said
a
they
robot.
thought it was
It's a real
what's his
story.
name? Tekashi 69. He thought it was him or whatever, but it wasn't him.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
And he,
They backed off.
yeah, I
of
think it was
Nah,
because they made
the
him
dude-
white or something like that, and then people got upset. And he was, you know, saying
Had
nigga and stuff
tattoos
like
all
that.
on him, all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So that's what got him canceled.
Yeah, that's what got him canceled.
You know, but piggybacking on what you was talking about, think about the
Nah, don't even
Jetsons.
talk
When
about
did Jetsons come out?
Jetsons was out when I was a little boy.
Jetsons was out when you was a little boy. What did they have? They had these.
This is a
On
preacher. This is a preacher talk.
Oh.
The best marriages are developed from putting the person first. Ain't no
I agree
question,
with you,
ain't no
Duke, Ray.
question. We agree with you. Reverend.
Yeah.
That's a reverend right there. So, you know, he's coming.
But the Jetsons had these watches back in the
They had
60s.
FaceTime.
They had FaceTime. They
Jetsons
was
had
on
FaceTime.
TV
Sure
talking to
did.
people. They had microwave. They had a
everything.
robot that was walking around cleaning the house.
Well, the Simpsons
Robot
said that Trump
dog.
was going to be president 20 years ago. Simpsons
Simpsons
that's what I'm
predicted
trying
a
to-
You know
lot
what?
of
The
stuff.
Simpsons predicted a lot of stuff, and What's that other joint?
Simpsons is
Yeah.
Simpsons.
Yeah.
you
What's the
got-
other joint?
That's crazy, though.
The Boondocks joint.
Yeah.
That's the Boondocks.
Yeah, he did it too.
He did it too.
Yeah, he did it too.
Yeah, he had a lot of stuff on there.
Oh, he from here? I didn't know that.
Well, you know, Tracy
his
Kinzer
name?
from Riggs. She created,
Yeah. Magruder,
our
yeah.
homegirl created the girl that would. I don't know if you know her. She's a little too young, but you might know Tracy Kinzer. Pat Williams. That used to be his girl.
Okay.
She created the old cartoon character on BET, the black girl. Y'all remember the black?
Oh
girl?
yeah, they used to be on
Yeah,
a
the
video
little
jump.
Sita.
Yeah. I remember
homegirl,
that.
The little cartoon. They had a
That was
black,
when they used to play
they had like a
videos.
ghetto black female cartoon.
Yeah.
Girl, he coming over your house, girl. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.
But it was a female
Mhm.
cartoon
Yeah.
named Sita.
I know just what you're talking
You
about.
know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know just what you're
That's
talking about.
probably in the 90s.
Yeah.
Early 90s.
Mid.
Oh no,
90s.
mid to
90s.
end,
Mid
around
to end,
2000.
Because she left. Because I seen Tracy in probably
Yeah.
about 2000, and she said she was going to New York. Because you know BT moved from over there in Brentwood,
Yeah.
took it to New York.
Right.
I don't know where it's at now.
Okay.
Because they, you know, when they, if you look at exactly, but if
Oh,
you look
that's
how
why they
it's
moved them
evolved,
from.
look at the shows that's evolved from BT.
Right.
You know, they started
Yeah.
out with Teen Summit and
Yeah.
all that, and then they went to what's 106 in Park.
Yeah.
Then they got that. I was free and AJ and
Now they freaked out.
Huh?
Now they freaked
Freaked
out.
out?
They freaked out.
what do they got?
They got some shows on there. Come on in the evenings, Monday, Tuesday, and it's a lot
You
of.
talking about Love and Hip Hop and
Yeah,
all
they
that?
got another joint called V is for Violence. I don't know what the name
Oh,
of the
you
show.
talking about P Valley?
No, I ain't talking about P Valley. I'm talking about this show come on BET. No.
Uncle Clifford. Uncle Clifford be
Hell
nailing,
no.
motherfucker.
What?
Uncle Clifford, what, man? Uncle Clifford, man.
I
Man,
saw one episode.
man,
Was
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
Man.
know what though? You know what's so crazy though? That's a scar to the eye, right? Especially if you got undeveloped mind. That's why now you got to be to the point where you can see something and not see it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you see
No,
something
man,
and let it stain you,
I'm with you, bro. Like I always feel like you gotta, if you got, especially if you got kids or something, like that, I feel like you gotta have to sit down there with them, actually watch these shows and get it to it, because it's so much that they're gonna see when you're not around
There you
that
go.
they're not gonna be equipped
there you go.
to process properly.
There you
You
go.
know what I'm saying? Like
There you go.
it's some wild on regular TV. It's some
Yeah,
wild
on
stuff.
regular
You ain't-
TV.
You don't even
And-
have to have cable to be like,
Right.
what word was that they use, or what agenda they pushing?
And
You know what I'm
they,
saying? Like-
I almost feel like they trying to desensitize it to where
they are.
what would shock us.
Right.
They wanted to just be regular for them.
Yeah.
It's regular for them.
Yeah.
So if they see, two guys, I know on P Valley, I know it was a big thing on Facebook. I guess dude was nailing another dude or whatever was going on. But there was like a
What he was
big,
doing- what he was doing?
he was nailing them. But
Okay.
it was a big situation, it was a big fuss. I don't watch the show, but I know a lot of people was upset with that scene. But to us, it's like they cut it right off because it's shocking us. But to kids or the younger generations, it's par for the course.
Well, let me ask y'all
It
something.
kind of is what
Let
it
me ask y'all
is.
something though. I remember back in the day. Y'all remember the show Oz?
Yeah, I remember Oz.
Yeah, I was out of
Yeah,
beast.
Adam Beast.
On
Oh, man, that's
HBO.
wild.
HBO.
But was
Adam
it
Beast.
was it as vulgar as it is now?
No, it was
No,
still
no.
some senses.
No,
some
when
senses.
Yeah, no.
P Valley is like
no.
on
Was
steroids as far as Oz.
Was Oz like that too?
Well,
You know
Oz-
what I'm
at that time.
Yes, I'm saying
that time, yeah, in that
I'm
moment.
saying, was Oz, out of P Valley.
It wasn't as graphic
No.
though. It wasn't as graphic.
Oz was graphic, but I'm gonna tell you what probably saved. What probably saved Oz was the curriculum, that it was a jail setting. So you expect that in jail.
Okay.
But in society
yeah,
where
yeah.
regular people go up
Yeah.
and down,
Yeah, I can understand.
you know, where we
Oz, I don't think showed with people.
no Oz didn't.
No, P Valley.
I think
is
Oz left it
very-
to the imagination.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. You
Yeah,
could.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, you knew what was
Right.
going on. Yeah.
P Valley.
They showing you. They graphic. They gonna show you exactly
P
what
Valley,
they.
man. You gotta, man. You be watching P Valley, and you think, oh, come on. You know what I'm saying? They guns you on regular. They,
Yeah.
like,
They
hold
guns,
up, man.
yeah.
Hold on, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's because my wife watching, right?
Okay.
Hey, my wife is watching. I said, what you I try to flick on her. What you watching that for? Oh, well, yeah. But I don't go back and forth because I know she's cool.
Yeah.
Just listen to like what we talked about. See, you got to realize who they're going after.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's the undeveloped mind,
Mhm.
right? Because if you smoke cigarettes, it ain't gonna be as harmful to you as somebody 16 to smoke,
Mm-hmm.
right? Probably because you'll have something going on in your life where you don't smoke all day, you can afford your cigarettes. It's not, but a 16-year-old who's just starting to smoke, She done made that part of what she do every day. She don't know how to smoke. She's smoking more than what she should smoke.
True.
She's young. She ain't giving herself a chance.
Going about the wrong way to get the money to buy this. Oh,
Yeah.
I told you, man, one time I went to a basketball camp. People was like, man, they did that for real. I went to a basketball camp in Winston-Salem, man. And I didn't understand it then, but once I got older, I said, oh, I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to draft a cigarette smoker. Everybody gonna be an athlete. Went to basketball camp. After we left the basketball camp, it was in Winston-Salem.
Okay.
What'd you think they gave us?
Cigarettes.
2 cartons of cigarettes.
Yeah.
Why would you give kids 2 cartons of cigarettes?
Well, they had so many because that's what
they was giving.
I mean, what are you talking about? That's where they make the cigarettes at.
Deon, you're 12 years old. Why are you giving a 12-year-old?
I'm just saying they got plenty of them. Hey, smoke these.
If somebody
Get
gave
hooked.
no, if they gave him a ride 2 cartons of cigarettes at 12, you said, what the?
Hey,
You'll
see,
be
my
calm,
brain
boy.
goes as a computer, so I'm thinking, why would they? Okay, well, if I manufacture cigarettes and I want you to get old and smoke my cigarettes, I'm gonna give you these cigarettes.
Make some Haas and crayons with these.
If I got 50 kids and I give away 100 cartons of cigarettes, I can guarantee you I'm gonna get at least 20 smokers.
Yeah.
A cigarette smoker spend $1 million in a lifetime.
Yeah,
So you gotta look at what they doing.
If they start early like that's gonna be harder to quit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And some people do smoke that young though.
That was messed up. Yeah, that was
Yeah, that's some
you
sinister
gotta
shit.
get it. It's a subliminal. You gotta get it.
That's some
Yeah.
sinister
That,
shit.
hopefully that when you go home, just at my point in time, nobody in my household smoked. My mother didn't smoke, my sister didn't smoke, and I didn't smoke.
Okay.
Right. So they was trash. You know,
Right.
you wait for somebody to come over that's friends with your mom and she give them away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Because my mom didn't smoke. But just imagine if there was smokers in your house.
Right.
If your grandfather smoked. If your uncle smoked. If your brother smoked.
9 times out of 10, you gonna smoke because you just seen what
Right.
you know what I mean. You're just a product of your
If
environment.
you're not an athlete, you probably smoke at 12.
Right.
If you're curious.
If you're curious.
You know, that's why we see so many young guys now suffering from mental stuff now. I never seen a 20-year-old bum when I was coming up.
No.
I never seen a guy 20 years
They
old.
get younger and younger.
I never seen a guy when I was coming up 20 years old couldn't go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
At his worst
Yeah.
state, he could always go home,
Yep.
get something to eat,
Yep.
lay down, try to get his thoughts together, get good counseling from grandma and mom. At
And
least
grandma ain't there no
at
more.
least you getting what you need. Even if you don't get it, they pound in it. Boy, you better get yourself together. You
Right.
need to go to church, or you need to go to drug program. Get yourself together.
Yeah.
Now, just imagine a 20-year-old that can't come back home. What type of information you think he get when he don't?
He got to figure it out.
You got to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lost.
Right.
20 years old, no money,
Yeah.
no money. 20 years old, you ain't got no job. You
No
just out
trade, no nothing. You
there.
just
People
out there.
can't trust you because you're looking so crazy. They don't even know who you are. They're like, man, I can't let him in. He might kill me.
The government
Right.
waiting on you.
Yeah.
Government waiting on you. Me in
Yeah.
the prison system, they
Right.
waiting on you.
Oh, the graveyard.
Or the graveyard.
Yeah, the
But
graveyard is
Gov- gov-
graveyard.
government- listen,
Graveyard been beating the prison
government-
system out lately.
but the government can't make no money off a dead man.
Right. True that.
See what I'm
So
saying?
all he can do is what steal? What you think? What you think this kid gonna do at 20? Other than
Man,
get out in the streets?
Slim, I don't know. It depends on his mentality. Some people might turn their life around,
right?
and then you don't think everybody just gonna fold.
True.
You might take some dudes. There's been some dudes out 15, 16 years old. They went on and they got put out. The mama doping, the father drunk. They just couldn't deal with it. Wake up in the morning. I had a buddy tell me, he said, man, I said, man, why you baking like that? What's wrong with you? Why you get up so early and baking? Like, he said, man, you don't know what it is. You're from Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
He said, you don't know what it is to wake up and eat nothing in the refrigerator, do you? I had to think about that. I said, no, I never knew that when I was a kid. When I was 12. When you wake up at 12 years old, Slim, I'm talking about if you go to the refrigerator and you open it, ain't nothing in there.
Right.
Maybe a beer. Right. Ain't don't think about your refrigerator. Eggs and meat and all the stuff that's frozen that's been in there so long because you got so much.
Right.
We talking about opening the joint up, Slim.
And it's
nothing in
bare.
there.
Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier for some reason because I said I was gonna fast today, and I realized I said, you know what? Growing up, I never had to miss a meal.
Bless.
Probably never missed one.
I never knew what it was like to go a whole day without a meal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like people run around talking about, man, I'm starving. I'm talking, nigga, you ate yesterday.
Right.
I'm talking about you starved. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
You can't be starved. It's impossible.
You're right.
But like, yeah, I was really thinking about that earlier. I was like, damn, like I mean, for whatever I might have complained about, I ain't never miss a meal.
Yeah. Some people that is
you
their
know what,
reality
though?
though.
When I got
though?
punished, I had something on my stomach.
But you know what though? Like, if a dude come to you and say he's starving, you be like, man, you ate yesterday. Sometimes food and all that other stuff, it's just like addiction, an addiction like drugs.
Oh, ain't
Like
no
if
question.
if you, for one, if we 9 out of 10, you out here eating the wrong stuff.
Ain't no question.
You know what I mean? That's sugar and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Your body get used to that. And you miss a day, you going through withdrawals. You starving.
Yeah.
In your mind is telling you you starving right now because I don't ain't no sugar coming in here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? No grease coming in here.
Right.
You know, all that fats, all that other stuff. So yeah, you could be starving.
Man,
You will be starving.
man,
will be
he
starving.
hitting it on the head because he sound like the food.
Yeah.
We had him on here.
He was on it a couple weeks ago.
Or
or
2
three-
weeks ago.
three,
Guy
4
wrote
weeks
2
ago, yeah.
books about the digestive system and all that.
Oh yeah,
Some of the
okay.
things you can eat. And all
Yeah,
that. Check him
yeah.
out. Food Lord. Go to his page.
Okay.
Yeah.
Food what?
Food Lord.
The food lord.
Lord.
Antonio
Food Lord.
Ford.
Great guy, man. You go
Ultimate
back-
driving
oh,
food
God,
Lord.
taught me so much stuff about stuff you can get like ginger and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Stuff that we've been eating and what makes you tired and all. But you know, understand if you understand what you know what the FDA is.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Food and Drug Administration.
There you go. Why you think they all tied into one?
I don't know. What's
They
your
all the
theory?
same thing.
Mm.
They all the same thing. Food, drug, and administration. See, the goal is to keep you down. So I could tie all that into the insurance companies and all that.
Yeah.
See, all we do, everything that is lined up for us is to make everybody else rich, right? Because you only can get rich off the poor.
Yeah.
Right. And I ain't talking about what you got. I'm talking about the way you think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? Because you're only as rich as your thought process. Right? Dudes, I got a lot of money. You see dudes got millions of dollars drinking syrup. You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying that. And I'm telling you that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That deserves a little pause just to think about that.
I'm trying to tell you, but I'm just talking about that.
Oh, wow.
I'm trying to tell you, dude, man, you
Yeah.
said, man, I got
Yeah.
20 million. What you drinking?
Yeah.
Lean? Are you crazy?
Right.
If I had 20 million, I couldn't even sleep. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'd be so worried. I think I ain't gonna wake up the next day. Somebody else get 20 million. I don't know. I might have to take something to get some rest because 20 million is a lot of money to me. And I don't know if I could just lay down tomorrow. I don't know about that, man. I'm like, well, I need an alarm clock every 10 minutes. Snooze button. That 20 million. I was called back to what I was talking about. Yeah. Man, it's a damn, man. Yeah. Everybody, I wake up, everybody smiling. What's going on? Why everybody else smiling but me? But I was saying that to say that, you know, food now, I touched on that because Tariq hit the nail on the head,
Mhm.
right? He talked about the stuff that makes us crave, the stuff that makes us addicted or crave, or like he said,
Carbs
the
and all
stuff
that.
that they put in the food now. They even have stuff in the food that gives off aroma that you can smell through your one senses that triggers in your brain,
Mhm.
right? They had I did a study where, well, I didn't do it. I'm trying to lie.
I was about to,
You see, I jumped out there and
You
touched-
see
I was gonna say, talk that talk, Pastor. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, man.
I hit my
Talk that
doctor.
talk.
I hit my Dr. Juma joke. You know what I'm saying? One Dr. Umar. No, I seen a study on 60 Minutes. So this is valid.
Okay.
Where a girl was trying to lose weight. She used to work out every day, right?
Okay.
The gym was right next to Popeyes,
I think I've seen this.
right?
Uh-huh.
So she had to walk past the Popeyes before she go up the steps. And the gym or the steps were at a, what they call that when it goes like that? What do they call that?
Incline.
Yeah.
Incline.
Yeah.
Where you know, if you overweight, you like,
Yeah, that's about
you know, you
15,
looking at
16
Popeyes,
steps.
you looking at the steps, and man, I'm getting too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what they were saying is that they had some type of ingredient that they used to put in the food,
Yeah.
which would trigger one of your five senses, sense of smell, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you would smell it. Dupree Johnson, can we say? Cortex is a area control most of our lives.
Subliminal. So that's
Right,
your mind.
Yeah. Well, we was talking about the sense of smell, one of your five senses.
Yeah.
Where she had all
That
everything.
Popeye smell vicious.
She had everything in her
If you-
mind to go to the gym. I'm going to work out. But she'd get there and smell a chicken, just like you don't really eat McDonald's like that, dude.
I do not eat McDonald's.
But when somebody come in the room, like, damn, the fries smell good as a milk. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's how it is.
Yeah.
But that smell, that's that sense. It's one of the
Yeah.
five senses. We like, that ain't bad. And we know McDonald's ain't no
Right.
good, right? But it's something in there that triggers to make you believe.
Yeah. It
ain't
tastes
that
good.
bad.
It do taste good.
Well, it'll get you through, but you notice you don't hold it. You don't retain it. If
No,
you
no.
do eat McDonald's, if I do that, the only thing open, I give me a fish sandwich. I just stick with the fish.
Yeah.
Fish, the combo, because I ain't gonna say it's out here. Because I come in 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes. So
Yeah.
and it's safe. I can go there where I live at and go to McDonald's. Ain't got to worry about getting robbed. You know what I'm saying? Because you go to some of these joints late night, and you be the chicken.
Go,
You
go.
be the chicken. You be on the grill. You be like this, man. Go ahead and take the car. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful out here, man.
Yeah.
Find yourself a number 2.
That's another thing too. You heard about these carjackings that's been going on. They've been saying that the carjackings is up.
It's a
You
lot
know,
going
120% in the area.
Yeah.
Like seriously, like you can go get you some gas, and somebody might jump in your vehicle and roll out.
Yeah.
What would you do in that situation? Just let them roll out? Would you chase the
Ain't
car?
no-
Would you? What would you do?
Ain't no question you can roll out.
Look, you gotta let him speak to this one.
Nah, I don't really. I mean, I'm cool with it, but I was carjacked in
Oh man, I know that.
January 18th, as a matter of fact, right? Yeah, that's why I kind of like stopped detailing stuff like
Oh,
that
my
because of
goodness.
what went on. But you know, through prayer and everything like that, I'm good. But
Well, I'm glad you're all right, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. I'm glad
it was
you're all
crazy, right? So I'm detailing my client's truck, right? Brand new BMW X4,
Uh huh.
right? So I'm in the back seat behind the passenger side. I'm steam cleaning the carpets
Yeah.
and stuff like that, right? Just freshening it up pretty
You
much.
working?
So, and it's around my neighborhood where I grew up at
right.
and detailed cars 14 years.
Uh huh.
Right? Never had a problem, nothing, right? But get into the situation. So, like I said, I'm in the back seat. The dude came, hit me in the hip. I'm thinking of somebody around the way, just wanted to
Playing,
get my
yeah, playing.
attention. When I raise up, it's a little dude. He's so hype. He got the gun, but he hype.
Right.
You know what I mean? Man, what the fuck keys? He's speaking so fast, I can't even really understand what he's trying to say.
Right.
So I'm like, hold on, man, what's going on? Man, give me the keys. I kill you, motherfucking ass. So I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything runs through my head because he literally this close to me.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, he looked like he's scared for real.
Right.
I can grab the gun. All this go through your head, but at the same time,
no.
I'm like, this shit ain't worth it.
Right.
Yeah.
It
Let
ain't
me
worth.
just go ahead and give him what he want.
Yeah.
You know
Let
what I'm
him
saying?
go.
I can go to my client and let her know right away. He still took it upon himself to hit me with the gun because I wasn't moving fast enough.
Right.
Pretty much.
He was scared.
He was scared.
Because
You know
his
what I'm saying?
adrenaline gone.
His adrenaline gone.
He wanted the car. He wanted to get away.
But what these youngest fella realize is y'all still in cars that could be cut off as soon as we get in contact.
Exactly.
BMW,
Yep.
Tesla, Mercedes Benz.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They just don't understand. They don't understand what's going on out here.
All right.
And the sad
No
part about
foresight.
it is because my youngest brother, he has a nonprofit organization and they deal with adolescent youth.
Okay.
Also for that. And they come to him and they tell him, one of the guys, the kids telling me, say, Dr. MG, you know what it is? He said, it's a game. He said, we play a game. See who can get the most cars, who can get the best car in the day. So all they doing is just carjacking you, taking it around their neighborhood. Man, look what I got. Bitching it or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. Some of them stupid enough that you get on Instagram with it. But they don't understand what they doing to the person. They don't understand what they doing to themselves.
Right.
First off, you know what I'm saying? Then you uproot this person, my family, my mom,
Right.
my wife, my kids, my business.
Yeah. Because what if he had lunched out and shot you or something like that?
Exactly.
All for something stupid, you just doing your job.
Doing my job. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But like I said, I thank God every day.
Yeah.
I mean, that I'm all right.
Hey man, let me tell you something.
Something like that happened to you too down the barbershop,
Man,
didn't it?
listen, man. I'm so glad you all right, man. Because I'm gonna tell you, see, it happened different with me because the guy didn't have a weapon. But I had my car running too. I just got it washed. Just gave it shit, man. That junk was pretty as a mama. Just had the junk running. Put it on a little bit. Get a little heat.
Yeah.
Heated seats on. I'm standing right here.
Yeah.
Right? I'm talking to you though.
Yeah.
Car right there. Right there. So you say, man, somebody in your car? Nah.
Right.
And a little dude done slid in the car just that fast, right? He done slid in the car just that fast. So I go open the passenger side. I said, "Show." I look at him. First, I look at him. For real, that was tricky on what I did. Because when you pull up on somebody like that, first thing I'm thinking now, once I replay my tape, we could have went here. Boom, boom, boom. Right? Because I always think these youngers got guns.
Yeah.
That's the best way. Like Robert De Niro said, let's just say they got everything.
Mm-hmm.
When Robert De Niro, he said, let's just say they got our phones, they got guns. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So never go to the car. Man, get out the car. No. So I went to the car, opened the car door. Like you said, he was young. He was scared. And my car, you got to know how to get it in gear. Once he seen I was right there, right? I said, Shaw, just go and get a car. I ain't gonna do nothing to you. Go, you all right? He's trying to find the gear. He said, I am. But he was fidgeting around trying to find
How to move
He
it.
was faking for real because he was trying to find a gear shifter. And I heard, you know how he was in neutral.
Yeah, he was trying to get up out of there.
So I said, all right, let me walk around the car. But once I walked between the car, I said, what the hell am I doing? This motherfucker, if he find reverse, he gonna smash my leg. As soon as I said that, he found reverse. So I had to jump. And he brought the car back. Boom! It was a car behind him. He tried to smash my
So
leg.
he had another car.
Right. He just want, but his whole goal was just because parking space ain't but so big.
Right.
When you walk through the parking space, I just was gonna go around there. By the time I got around it, I did have something else in mind. I would kick him in the ass, because he was a little baby.
Okay.
He wasn't no more than about 15.
Yeah.
He wasn't no more about 15. So I couldn't see him as a hell of a criminal.
Right.
I seen what some other criminals look like. But that don't mean they won't kill you.
Right.
You can't be fooled by size and all that. That
Right.
don't mean nothing. So, but my vision of him was like, let me holler at Shaw. You know what I mean? Because I can't see me trying to do nothing. Then you never know. In my mind, somebody probably was with him.
Yeah.
Probably dropped him off. But by the time I got around the car, he backed it up, boom. And I got around, he pulled off.
It was gone.
Yeah, but I had my fob. See, I had my keys.
Okay.
So, so police came. I did shit. I took out. Police came, and this 10th 8th Street. The police talking, man, who asked me, where's my car at?
Right.
My car legit. You can talk to police when you legit. Man, where's my car at, man? Y'all need to do some job, man. He got no fob. Scan the earth. I got my fob right here. He can't get but so far.
Right.
But you figure that it's not like that no more. If you're going fast enough, you can get a little further than you think.
Mm-hmm.
Right? See, a fob say you only supposed to get a mile and all that. But if the car's at a rapid speed, you can go a little fast. You can go a little further.
Mm-hmm.
So he ended up going all the way from in front of the barber shop to Route 4.
Damn.
Oh, Route 4.
He got the Pennsylvania Avenue.
No, that's Pennsylvania Avenue. He took Pennsylvania Avenue, kept straight out Suitland Parkway, and bared off a right. You know what Pennsylvania? Right. You know where that bed? Like you going to my house.
Yeah.
Like you going to my house.
Yeah. So he had been stabbing then. Like
because you figure when you go on Suitland Parkway,
you gone.
100.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You can do 100. What you care? You
and you got a stolen car. He might not.
He might not.
He might have just been bought.
But I'm saying, whoop,
when the Bama, look, when the little dude,
whoop,
yeah.
Yeah, these dudes drive cars. That's what they do.
Must have whooped and irked the
Man,
hell out of
when the little dude
That's
took the
good.
truck from me, he shot up 34th Street. You know what speed bumps? He was hitting the speed bumps like we was back and playing sight bike. Remember sight bike back in the day? He hit the speed
jump
bump,
way up.
Bloom, bloom. Hit the bridge, go over the bridge, turn up Minnesota Avenue, gone. I'm talking people actually seen what was going on when they came around the way. It was like, I seen the car. He had something dragging behind it because he had my steamer. When he pulled off, the door shut. It had my steamer in it dragging down the street. So I'm all bleeding and everything. I'm still crying about my steam. I'm like, man, that's my steamer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, these youngers don't care. When they get in them cars, man, they dogging them. They just going. It ain't dead.
They don't have no purpose.
And like I say, when the young lady got in contact with BMW, it was about 40 minutes later. They still riding around the car. The car shut off on like 42nd Street or something like that. Yeah, they ain't get far. They in their neighborhoods. They go to their neighborhoods. So the car was like double pop. You know, he had to get out. But the car shuts off.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Good thing they ain't vandalized it. They ain't you don't have no time to do nothing. Just gotta get out.
Yeah, they I got a buddy of mine, a police officer, man. After that happened with you, I called him one Friday night, and he was on his break, but he had, you could hear his radio.
Mm-hmm.
Man, in the course of about an hour and a half conversation, man, 3-4 carjackings was raised on the radio, man.
Yeah.
They was just launching, man.
They in the
Just
same
like,
vicinity. They do.
just
Back to
Grand Theft
back to
Auto,
back to
Grand
back.
Theft Auto.
They trying
Yeah.
to get the our receiver. I mean, running back.
Right there by my job.
That's right there by your job.
Yeah, right there. Boy, the super pharmacy is right across the street. He grabbed the gun. He got one of them, got the gun. He don't know better. He got a Hellcat. I guess he wanted the little, SRTs or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And they pulled up on him. Somebody must have let him know. Man, they do that for the reason. Got a Hellcat, but I think they own the car. They don't even care who drives.
They own the car.
Because dude grabbed my car. He was gone. And I got a buddy. I called my little street ally. I called my street ally. I said, man, dude stole my car. So them keep, you You got to call the hood. Let me see.
Got
Joe.
to.
Yeah, because I got people in the hood too. You keep your eye, Slim. I got my eyes out. Y'all got me getting the pipe. People laugh at them piping, but they see everything. I see you come for me. You know what I'm saying? Because they be all, they know they stand by the joint. They know they gonna get blessed. I got this joint right here on me all 11P. You know what I mean? When you go over there, you know you're gonna look. But anyway, long story short, my buddy he said Slim, he said, man, if you don't get your car back tonight, let it go. He said what they do is a lot of them take the cars, like you said, and they ride through and they do drive-throughs, drive-bys. You know what I'm saying? That if they beefing, because you can get in the neighborhood, undisclosed neighborhood, out of a car they don't recognize. Because see, they don't do them ride through there like that. So he was like, man, if you don't get your car back, but so I said, damn, I like my car. I'm gonna go, yeah, but you right, ain't no but a car, I ain't getting another car. So I went home and I got home. They stole it about 7 or 8. I got home about 10 o'clock. State police was knocking on my door. Went to the door, state police knocked on the door. Say, you heard some crazy here. I say, your car was in the middle of 4. They told me. I said, let me go get this. They said, no, you can't go get this. We get information where you go pick it up from. They told me. And because you don't have no fob, then, your car be turned one way. That's an extra to get it on the tow truck because your car, is locked.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because you can't do that.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's another fee for them. I don't know what they do to make your car to be able to get it on there. I don't know what they do. I'm not sure. But anyway, that was a $700 joy, $780 joyride he took.
So
on you.
You had to eat
because
that.
I had to pay $700.
He had to eat the cost.
$780 because they kept it. They charge you for picking it up.
Insurance don't take care of that.
I kind of was thinking, no?
Yeah, I kind of like want to stay away from my insurance.
So you think that's something though?
Yeah,
but check this
well,
out.
it went through the police department, but it just didn't go away. Yeah.
And somebody still it don't make it go up.
Nah, the vandalism don't make it go up.
So you telling me that if you call your insurance company and tell them your car got stolen and it's an impoundment, they gonna get it out? Yeah,
It depends on your insurance.
But check this out though. So the DC is supposed to have a victim.
Right. Because they got to make their money.
DC.
It got stolen
No, but
in
got
DC,
stolen-
but
got-
found in Maryland.
Yeah, but that's another jurisdiction now. It was over in Maryland. See, they done crossed the line with it now. And then Maryland State Police, Maryland got into it.
Right.
So that's why I was in a Maryland zone. They ain't towed it back to Georgia Avenue.
Right.
They towed it to a Maryland. And I'm tell you where I had to go. I had to go there and by. I had to go down there by you know where the Marlowe's is down there by no, Marlowe's is down there by extended Pennsylvania Avenue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's Richard Road?
Yeah.
Where the Knights of Columbus used to be at?
Yeah.
That's where I had to go. They got a police station sit over there somewhere. I had to go. It was $700, $780.
It's crazy.
Shoot, you think that's crazy? What happened to me, right? The detectives and everybody, they called me after this, they give you the number for it's called victim compensation. So if something happened to you, in DC, you gotta go to the hospital. They pay your deal. They pay all your doctor bills.
Okay.
Right. So boom, I had to go to the hospital stuff, get stitches and all that other stuff. Right. So then, of course, the bill gonna come. Bill come to your house. So you call this number or whatever. Then the person call you back, give you the email to send it to and all stuff like that. Right.
Yeah.
Mind you, this didn't happen in January. I'm still trying to get these people to pay the bill.
So the bill. Wait.
So is the bill still open or you had to pay it?
No, it's still open. DC supposed to pay it.
Right.
But you got to understand, the hospital don't know.
Right. They don't know what's going on.
man,
So they send it to you.
They
send it to you.
And then they got a collection agency too. Exactly. So they'll turn it over to collection.
Turn it over to collection.
And then that goes against your credit.
Yeah. And I'm still trying. I hope
but it's pending.
DC watching right now.
but for real, the only reason you okay because it's pending. It ain't like it's you ain't filed nothing. You got it down there. It's documented.
Yeah, it's documented.
That you supposed, and they said they were supposed to pay.
Yeah.
So you good. But if it wasn't pending, then I would go collections to get it. Yeah,
They
don't know.
They'll sue you.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
They'll sue you about some tickets, even if you didn't get the tickets. They might be in your car, could be your daughter's car.
Yeah.
It be Mimi's car. She drive, got some tickets, and the people sent it to collections.
That's wild. Now you out here trying to rob somebody, get that money.
Right.
Right.
Hey,
If you can, okay, you talking about some good.
If you can get your gun permit, get it, and let and start letting loose on the clowns. That's why carjackings are down in Texas and Florida.
Okay.
Well, you can't just blast nobody in Maryland. We don't have that law.
No, you could do that, but you could get that. Now that's another court fee too. Oh, don't think you just gonna blast them over.
That's what I'm saying. No, you going to jail if you get carjacked in Maryland and you shoot the dude. You going to jail. You cannot shoot him.
So it ain't no.
Yeah, but you can't shoot him. You can have it on you, but you can't shoot him.
If he carjacked,
So it's no. What's they call that?
Stand your ground. We don't have that here. That's in Florida and Texas.
Right.
So if somebody, if
Okay,
that same situation happened, you had it on you. Oh, you could have let it loose. You definitely can't shoot him in his back.
But see,
there is.
on you, and you gotta conceal the carry. Man.
Hold on, but hold on though. But time out though. You know what though?
You know, here's the law. I'm gonna let you say it.
Go ahead.
But here's the law. You have to say, no, I'm gonna call the police and let them handle it. That's the law in Maryland. You can't, even if you're getting robbed, you can't pull your gun out and shoot that man because it's against the law. Right.
So what's the purpose of having?
Under what circumstances can you?
You can have the
return fire?
concealed carry because a buddy of mine about to get his.
You're just a gun flashing motherfucker.
Right,
Walk around
So
flashing.
you can't return fire?
You cannot return fire if somebody's. Your job is to call the police and let them handle it. That is the law in Maryland. That is the law.
Pretty much the gun is
there
supposed
is no
to,
stand your ground.
So the gun is supposed to deter the person. Like they see it. It's concealed. You can't even see
Right.
it.
But if you now if somebody come call your job is to call the police. If somebody come in your house, I think then you can take a chance, but what if you don't beat it? What if you get the wrong judge?
No, if they come on your property, you can shoot.
Now, if they come on your property, come in your house.
If you're on the beltway,
Now that's different.
Shit.
Yeah.
Somebody told me like this. They said, I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
That hit home for me.
Well, we know
I think
you
Deon
definitely
just
do.
I think Deon just put a lot of these concealed trainers out of business.
I mean, you can have it on you.
I
It's
just brought my
fine.
application up.
But if you fire your firearm, you know what I'm saying? Like it's something coming with that.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Nah, I want to say something real quick though. I don't. If you get a gun, you get a gun. Cool. I don't have no. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a gun person, but the thing about I've realized is when you get carjacked, get robbed, whatever it is, guess what? You got caught slipping.
Mm-hmm.
So, because everybody said, man, you got to get a gun, man. You should go get your gun. No. You out here detailing cars. Well, at that time, when the dude hit me on the hip, when I came up, I'm thinking as a friend or something. He already had the gun on me. So what I'm gonna say? Oh, hold on, I got my gun too.
Right? No.
Yeah.
They just don't. You know what I mean?
Somebody
Like,
gonna die.
I just feel like,
I see a dude get robbed with a gun.
Yeah.
and that can happen too.
That
I
can
just
happen.
feel like
definitely
when
happen.
somebody when you getting robbed, period, carjacked, regular robbed, or whatever it is, you got caught slipping.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? You wasn't even thinking because we average dudes, man. We good guys, family oriented.
Mm-hmm.
Worried about our kids and our family. We ain't thinking about when I get out to go pump my gas. I'm worried about the dude about to run up on me.
Right.
I'm thinking about, man, damn, my wife just told me, man, I gotta go to the store. I gotta get some Alfredo.
Yeah,
What I need
exactly.
to bring home,
Right.
stuff like that. Milk
Right.
for the baby, whatever
Yeah.
it is.
Right.
I'm not thinking about this dude right here about to run up on me. We
Yeah.
got so much other stuff on our mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then granted, I just got my concealed thing on this. I
People
got
ready
this
to shoot
pretty
that joint, too. They
Glock
be
on my
ready, too.
side.
Right.
I'm pumping gas and he come on this side. Man, give me all your money. What do? What am I supposed to do at that
Right.
point?
Well, a lot of people,
Give him the money.
well, a lot
Give
of
him the
people-
money.
A lot of people watching TV
Because
They do.
a lot of people
watch TV. Man.
They do.
Now I see
Yeah.
a dude get robbed with a gun, and when the robbers found the gun, they got mad. Like they took it. Oh, you was gonna use this on me?
and ended up killing you or doing
They
something
didn't
crazy.
kill him, but they did a worse job. That's not a word, my daughter. Worse is not. They did a worse job on him than they did on Tariq.
Okay.
They beat him so bad. So I ran, right? And they had a gun on me too, right? And I was saying to myself, they had big guns.
Yeah.
We were slipping. So I got to agree with what he said 100%. What happened was 2 guys came. You got 5. These guys were good. They were old heads, no mask. They pulled up, act like they was going to buy something. I want to say, hold up, Slim. He's back. He was back. So you tell me, what are you doing over there? I said, man, I'm not watching no dude use the bathroom. By the time I said that, the gun was in my face. All the time he was faking like he was urinating. But just enough time for me to take my eyes off him. And once I took my eyes off him, he was here. because we were already like this anyway.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right? Sales and buys, you're gonna be closer encounter with people.
Yeah.
They right there, just like he said, like the dude ran up on him. So by that time, now I'm thinking like, oh God, I know we got one gun, right? Now I didn't have the gun on me. I'm like Tariq, I can think, right? Now I'm not saying there wouldn't be a situation where I didn't wish I did have a gun, but I kind of like think I'm on more of prevention than defense,
Mhm.
right? I like to do stuff where I can prevent something before I have to try to defend myself,
Right.
right? Because defending yourself don't always mean you're gonna live.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if I can prevent something, I know I'm going home.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm past trying to prove myself. I'm on 60 years old, so I shouldn't be 60 years old telling me I'm gonna crush that motherfucker.
Yeah, right,
You know
right.
what? Now, come on now. Come on home. Go on home and be responsible. You know what I'm saying? Take your ass home. You trying to explain to your granddaughter, big old black guy, what you do, granddad?
Right.
No, I stole him. Yeah, I stole him. You know what I mean? Yeah, I punished him. Granddad, why are your eyes so big then? You know what I'm saying? No, I should have seen the other motherfucker. You should have seen the other motherfucker, baby girl.
Show me some
Show me
ice.
a picture of him. Yeah. So I'm just saying that, I'm always on prevention. But
Yeah.
when the dude pulled the gun out and the guy that was with us, he did good almost to the end because he laid on his back. He had the gun in his back,
Okay.
on his right here.
Mhm.
So what he was thinking, like, once they finish robbing, I can get it out. Like
Yeah.
you saying,
Yeah.
once they finish robbing, because I'm giving everything I got. So they think they're gonna be quick.
Yeah.
But these guys were good. When he was laying on his back, guess what? He laying on his back like this, right? He think he good. They pat his pocket. He got all the money in his pockets, right? Product in his drawers. They make him take it out. You're gonna get it up quick so that you think they're gonna let you go. Guess what the dude did? He rolled him over. These dudes were good. He rolled him over and they said, "Oh, you got a jump?" Took the jump. He said he got a jump. So now I got the guy, got one on me, three on them. So I'm easing my guy away a little bit. I'm talking that old Jesse Jackson shit. Man, that's fucked up, man. Dude, just come on, dude. Right? I said, man, shut up. I don't hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to ease away just a little bit, just because I already got my mind. You shoot me in the back. You're not going to shoot me in the head. I'm not going to be one of them dudes let you shoot me in the face. I'm running.
Right.
So I just got enough time where it was a lady came out 4 a.m. and I seen just enough time for me to have, like he said, a distraction for me to run. And he
You got
fired
it,
it. Pow, 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 pow. You know, a little fake, been watching a little fake MacGyver zigzag, you know, trying to zigzag, but I didn't get hit just by the great. Sometimes God be with you all the time anyway.
Yeah.
So, because you would think, and another guy that was with us, he had a gun. Come and tell you how this crazy work. He ran from behind the building, got all the way up on it. They gone with the money, drugs, everything. Got all the way up on the car, got him, because they like, oh, they think they got away. And guess what happened?
Gun jam.
Gun jam. Once and the dude said, oh, his joint don't work. Man, I'm talking about they had some Jones Slim. Yeah. The guys that robbed is pretty good. The gun is the most intimidating thing. It'll make you follow instructions quicker. Right. Especially if you see that's why I used to always rob with shotguns, because people are like, oh, I don't want to get hit with that. Because that's why I always have a sawed off. Yeah. Because they knew one boo. You see it on the movie?
Yeah.
So that's what robbers. People talking about, you used to rob or something? No, I'm just saying that robbers used to use big guns so they have to talk less.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because if
you
you look at the
intimidated
barrel,
by
you're like, man, I ain't trying to get with that big joint.
Yeah.
Big rusted, big old joint. They had 44s. I seen when they had
44
Magnums, a 44, 45. Those are big guns.
Yeah.
They got a kick to them.
But what?
Yeah. That's them Jones Man Slim, the barrel like that.
Yeah.
But when y'all say you got caught slipping, what does that mean?
He mean that he should have been a little bit more on point what he was doing, where he was doing it at,
okay,
and everything.
Because y'all know, Jay be laughing. I'm about the greenest dude in the world, so I have no thought that somebody's gonna do that to me.
Yeah, because he was talking about
I'm gonna be whistling.
Gas. He was talking about going to get gas. Why can't I get gas on Minnesota Avenue?
Why can't I get gas?
Actually, if you knew where they were doing a lot of the carjack, you wouldn't even go get gas at night, especially in the city.
Right.
Like,
he said he would go to. He said, "Why can't he though?"
Like they crushing by the gas stations, because what happens is these youngins don't have the skill set to steal cars, so you got to catch somebody with the keys, straight like that.
Well, it's not like it is back in the day anyway, though.
No.
You just can't go bust a window, hot wire, stick a screwdriver
and get gone.
And get gone. That's those days are long gone.
The days are still in a Cressida.
Yeah, those days are long gone. Yeah.
Like me, I just
back in the day, the neon, they ain't had no window thing around. You just pull the window back, and everybody had a neon.
Yeah,
you get a neon. Easy, man. put the screwdriver in there. You go.
They are, yeah. They were lawnmower cars. The
Yeah.
cars had lawnmower
Yeah.
engines and neon.
Yeah.
But you know what though? On a bigger scale, it's a demand for cars.
Yeah, it is.
You know, chop shop is big business.
Yeah, that's still big
But
business.
you know what
Ain't no question.
they
It's big.
got. But you know what though?
Oh wow.
You know, I don't know if y'all heard, but on the radio they had supposedly they had a guy who called in who was a carjacker. He was, you know, they've been protecting his identity,
Right.
like
Okay.
that, right? And his thing was he was still in these Hellcats, but they had a way to go chop him,
Right.
right?
Mhm.
But they had him on there like he wasn't really representing
The
these youngins
carjackers.
that we see
Right,
today. This
right.
joyriding, just
Yeah.
the kicks of it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Slim had a plan.
He trying to
You
get
know what
money.
I
He trying to get paid off.
He
of
had,
it.
yeah, that was a business. They had a body shop.
He was
the
a
place
pro.
that They took him
He was
to.
a pro.
Yeah, they been
Yeah.
doing all that, right?
You're a professional.
And that's different. You know what I mean? Because back in the day, you know, you had more of that. Everybody knew somebody who had a chop shop
Yeah.
connect
Right.
back in the day. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But now it's just like, you know,
Yeah, they're going after them high
silly
end
shit.
cars.
Yeah.
They're going there. The guys that there's two levels. You know, the guys that, like you said, that you know they might have an order, 2 or 3 orders. I mean, can you get 550? If the transmission gone,
Yeah.
can you get a 550 Slim? I need a 5. Well, yeah, 07.
If I
Man,
if
these
I had a
guys know
Hellcat
cars.
today,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No
My-
cars,
yeah.
Slim.
Oh yeah.
my head would be on a swivel if I had a Hellcat today.
Yeah.
I mean, I already try to be.
My head on the
Especially since
swivel.
that
I
happened
got
to
a
him.
Honda Accord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My head on the swivel.
Yeah, I mean, ever since that happened to you, that was
Yeah.
a hell of a, you know,
I
a hell of a.
couldn't. I think I read something. I was like, man, what happened? But I don't never mellow. You know, I read something. I think he had gave up a little fog screen, or, you know, based on what happened. I'm not gonna be no longer doing details. I was like, damn, I ain't gonna ask him about what happened.
Oh
But,
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's I see he had left a message like
Yeah.
saying something like that. I'm like, damn, but at least he all right.
Yeah.
Because you know,
Oh, good,
cars and all that stuff, man, jewelry, any of that stuff, man, you can replace that stuff,
Replace
man.
it, man.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. Ain't nothing like life.
Ain't nothing like life.
Ain't nothing like life, man.
But we get on a different topic. I guess now we
Man,
talking
we
about
done turned
Rob.
carjacking,
Yeah.
killers.
So-
We all over the place, man. That's what
And now
So-
the weather.
What right. Like what's some good things that you guys are doing? What are you doing in your regular life? You know, your business or whatever, or if you know if you're working or whatever's going on. Tell us about that.
Well, for me, I do have a detail business that I still maintain. Just I merely just do like my maintenance clients.
Okay.
I had that been with me for years and things like that.
you're an entrepreneur,
high-end.
man.
You're an entrepreneur.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, and also I have
Self-employed.
a kids entertainment costume business where I dress up in costume, do
Okay.
parties, events, you name it.
Well, we had Joe here before where
Yeah.
he was in costume. I think.
Yep.
Was he in costume?
Nah,
Nah,
No,
he
he wasn't
wasn't.
in costume.
I come back next time. in
Yeah,
costume.
yeah, but
but
he-
yeah, but those are my two
Okay.
businesses that I have right now. I've been doing them for a while. I've been detailing since 07.
Okay.
No, I've been detailing since 05 when I first had my son.
Wow. 17 years.
Going on.
That's a long time.
Yeah,
and,
that's a long time.
Been doing the costume business since 08.
Okay.
When I first started at my son's birthday party.
Yeah, he wasn't bullshitting.
And
He
just
was-
ran from there.
Yeah, the son, he wasn't bull. He got
one,
busy.
One year I was in there with him. You was Spider-Man. I was Batman. Which one was it? I was
Nah.
Spider-Man. You was Batman. What
I was Batman, you was Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Okay.
we
Yeah,
you know,
Bob was
we
Spider-Man at
snuck
one
up on the
time.
kids like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
we gave
Whole
them the
lot.
whole thing. I
Yeah.
tried to
They done got away from.
climb up a tree one.
They done changed a lot going on with the superheroes. Mickey Mouse, a faggot, and all.
Yeah, they didn't.
It's
yeah,
so much
it's
stuff.
it's crazy,
that's
man.
that's the thing now.
Sometimes, man,
Man,
Mickey
you
done-
know,
people just be tripping.
you know,
Mickey was.
Yeah, people just be tripping, man.
Huh?
People be tripping, making up different stuff, man. They
it
get-
all started
they
with
characters,
what's
man.
the purple
Barney?
Barney. It all started with Barney.
What's a Barney's a blister?
That's what they said. That was back in the day.
Oh,
But then
Barney-
they come out, but look
Hold
at
on.
Big Barney, a big
what's
old
funny is,
blister.
then they come out and say, Ernie
Big
and Bert.
Barney.
Ernie and Bert supposed to have been
Yeah, they making that
They
stuff
Oh,
up,
because
man.
because they live together. Oh, that's messed up, man. Hey, man, that's
come-
wild, man.
the Muppet
Nah,
dudes.
nah. You
couple.
talking about
You know
Oscar Madison and Felix?
Hold on,
Humber.
y'all
Yeah, the
y'all fucking with my
Muppet dudes,
childhood now. I don't even want to hear no more, man.
Yeah,
I don't
they-
even want all them
People
dudes.
just make that stuff up, man.
So,
Make
no,
characters.
Yeah, that's what I
They
think, man.
kid
That's what I think.
characters, man.
Yeah,
Why
that's what I
even,
think. They just making
why
that
even
shit
dip
up.
into that?
I ain't hear about Mickey either.
Listen, Mickey turned into Tricky.
Go ahead, man.
Mickey Mouse was Tricky House.
That's one costume.
But he had many though.
Hey, hey,
So
hey,
how
hey,
so how was
Hey,
he
Slink,
going?
that's one costume I'm gonna go ahead and shelf.
Yeah. Don't come out to that.
Mickey,
Nah,
they had it. They like you said, it was Barney and stuff like
You had Mickey and Minnie. You had
Barney. Yeah, Bonnie. Yeah.
Okay.
Both of
Bonnie
them.
is. I
Both
ain't
of
But
heard
them.
of
they,
SpongeBob.
it's not even a human thing though. It's a sponge.
Probably they talking about what the character be.
Yeah, I mean,
You gotta listen to what
It's a wild
people,
cartoons
people
out
in their
here.
opinions. We talking about that in the
Well, you gotta
beginning.
listen to
People
what
got
they
their
saying,
opinions,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? Yeah, Bonnie, big old joke. Hold up, Bonnie. You soft, my brother. Slow down with that. Bonnie's supposed to be a gloop, though. Yeah,
I didn't. No, I ain't never.
He's supposed to be a gloop, right?
I never heard that before.
I can't even keep up with your terminology.
So I don't
right now. Hold on,
know.
See, you gotta use terms because they can say, "Man, what you?" Nah, I ain't
Yeah.
shit. I'm talking about you glue the costume on. You gonna take me sue my joke. Talking about, all that.
You won't cancel me.
Because but, for real though, it's a lot going on.
Yeah,
but
it is.
But I always tell people to pay attention to. I like because I'm gonna tell you. So one of the dudes, they got one of the most. All his movies are very informative. What's my man name? DreamWorks. Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
He do
Man.
DreamWorks? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's the man from DreamWorks. He's
I didn't know he was. I didn't know that.
DreamWorks make your team works.
Oh,
George Lucas.
That is
it
not
George
that,
Lucas or
that is not
Nah,
that motto.
Star Wars. That's Lucasfilm.
Lucas. Okay.
Never seen those
Spielberg.
movies,
You got
by the
Steven
way.
Spielberg makes
You watched that?
Jurassic Park
Star
and all
Wars.
them Jones. Jurassic Park. Yeah, I'm down.
You watch Star Wars, Jay? I never seen Star Wars.
You never seen Star Wars?
Not one.
Well, I understand that though.
Hey,
no,
Jay,
hold
see,
on.
you got me
No,
laughing.
Deon just set me up because he was like, "You never seen that?" I was like, "Nah," but I watched the old ones, not the new ones.
I haven't watched any of them. I'm 39 though, but I'm just not into it.
It's okay, man. You are who you are, man.
And I still ain't watched The Godfather. So I do got it. I told you I was gonna watch
Oh,
it.
you
So
didn't-
I'll watch The Godfather.
Because do y'all have a timeout corner?
So nah, I gotta be in timeout.
No, this is also.
I mean, if I tell you the
We're
movies that I haven't seen, you probably be
No,
like, "Huh? You ain't
let's
seen that?"
not
either?"
do that. Don't expose yourself. You all outside.
No, it's all good. It's
You
all.
all outside. With
I'm
your
an
shirt
open
on.
book.
We all family here. It's all good, man.
What
I'm
movies-
just surprised.
What's your top 5? Give me your top 5. You probably got some good movies that I like.
Beverly Hills Cop 2 is
Okay.
probably my favorite movie of all time. Yeah, the second one.
Okay, all right.
That was when they did the bank robbery and the horses and all that. That's
Okay.
probably a favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the first one. I'm talking about the second one, the one with the other dude.
Okay.
I like that one.
And give me something else.
I like the Equalizer.
That's your favorite.
I like
Eddie
it.
Murphy?
I like it.
Yeah, that would be my favorite Eddie
And that's
Murphy.
your favorite Denzel movie?
Denzel got a bunch of them.
Nah, I would say probably X would probably be my favorite Denzel movie.
Who?
Malcolm
All
X.
right,
movie.
all
Oh,
right.
oh my god.
That would probably be my favorite.
Okay.
But if I had to
Good
pick, I
movie.
like
That's a good movie.
the Equalizer.
That's a good movie. Real good movie.
I don't know. The last 3 they gonna be toss ups.
Right.
Like I like the Inside Man. So like,
I like that
I'm gonna
movie.
watch
I like
that movie
I
every
like
day.
Inside Man.
I
You
feel like that was the
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
greatest
think it's-
heist
yeah,
movie.
Your top
Yeah.
5 is something you'll watch if it came
Yeah, you-
on.
every-
Yeah,
Yeah.
anytime it
Like,
come on,
I watched-
you're good.
Yeah.
You're gonna watch it.
Like,
You
I can
gotta go
recite-
watch it. You gotta watch it.
I can recite probably every word from every Martin episode because I watched a lot of Martin.
Oh, shit, you like,
Oh,
you
Martin.
like my niece.
So
and
Martin, I
nephew.
can
They
watch
watch Martin now. They
can watch
40
it
years
on
old.
every day.
But that's your generation.
Yeah. Martin, man, Martin different.
Now, see,
So,
you know, Martin, really, and then see, Martin, it's all those sitcoms, one was 80s, one was 90s.
Yeah.
Cosby was 80s, Martin was 90s, right?
yeah,
Right. So they over
Martin was 93.
Martin hogged the 90s, Cosby hogged the 80s.
Right.
Right. Those were shows where everybody kind of like dudes was running home to watch Martin.
Yeah.
I'm gone, Sean. Where you going? I'm going to watch.
Yeah, Thursday
Man,
night you was
goofy,
locked in.
Yeah, all right, call me
Same
goofy.
here.
I'm gone.
Yeah. Martin, Living Single, then you had New York Undercover.
Yeah.
You had them. That was 2 hours you was locked in.
Yeah.
On Sundays you had, what was the joint, the Wayans brothers? They used to come on Sunday.
Oh, that's one of my best shows. You talking about Living Color.
And Living
Living
Color.
Color,
That
yeah.
was on
Great,
Sunday.
A lot of stars, multi-million.
Love that one.
Okay, that dude
But-
Keenan,
Keenan Ivory Wayne.
Yeah.
a genius.
Never
Yeah,
really
genius,
watched
genius.
the Cosby Show though. Did you watch Cosby Show?
Oh, I
You was
definitely
too
watched
young, man.
We didn't just watch it. That was like
Staple.
that was a staple in our
Rite of
family.
passage.
Like,
that was a rite
my
of
father
passage.
sat us down as a family and we watched
Yeah.
that.
See, I watched Family Matters because I'm younger.
Oh,
So that was
as a family.
TGI Friday. Yeah. Like
Yep.
all my cousins, we would be at my grandma's house
Okay, that's-
Friday night after football practice.
You seem really well adjusted for having said that too.
So
What is that?
you had to watch that, but we
Family
ain't watched
Matters is
that
a
by
wild
step. We ain't
show.
watched that.
Like, if I
Family
recall,
Matters.
Which one we talking about?
That's
The
an
cartoon?
Urkel jump.
You talking about?
That's Urkel.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
Yeah, Family Matters Urkel.
Oh, you talking about? I'm
No,
thinking
he
about
took
the
the
with
new-
with
the
the
new-
what's
the glue.
The glue.
They got a glue. The new Family Matters.
the chubby white dude.
Yeah, that's the
cartoon.
glue. Yeah, that's
Oh,
no. he-
Nah, you talking about Family Guy.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
No,
I'm
no,
thinking
no, no,
about.
no,
That's
no,
what I'm
no.
thinking
I ain't
about.
that young. I don't watch
That's what I'm
that.
thinking. That's why I said.
No,
I
no,
this man seemed well adjusted.
No,
to
no.
be, you know, like
Nah,
okay.
Family Matters.
What-
That was like the
Yeah,
TGI
my bad, my
Friday
bad,
thing.
my
Tariq, what's your top?
Yeah, what's your top?
My top 5.
I can't even name.
Go with 3 then.
We
Five
know,
up
we,
too
we
many.
know you got more, but just give
5 is hard.
No, I'm saying
But
they're not
go
your
three.
top 5, but just call
My
5.
favorite, my
Three.
favorite movie.
5 favorites.
My favorite movie is Pet Detective.
Okay,
Ace Ventura, Pet
Oh
Detective.
man,
that's a
classic.
funny movie.
I never seen that.
That's a funny movie.
That's why I say it's
you
nothing
gotta watch
wrong
it.
with not seeing something. I never seen
I like
it.
comedy. So Pet Detective, House Party 3.
Damn, House Party 2. That's another one. That's my favorite.
The one with Bernie Mac.
The Pajama Jammy Jam. I like
Oh,
that
that's
one.
Pajama Jam. Oh, yeah.
That's 2.
No, that's 2.
That's
three,
definitely
3 is,
2.
3 is Bernie Mac.
Yeah, 3 is when
Chris Tucker.
them little boys. What's the, Immature was in that one.
Yeah, with Chris Tucker. 3.
That's
House Party
3.
Yeah.
No, the one when they had the Pajama Jammy Jam is 2.
When he kept
Because the
bumping
first
table.
one was when Robin Hers was on there.
Yeah, Robert Harris.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 was
3 was
yeah.
funny too.
Yeah, so
I
I'm
can't
saying
even
Pet
remember them
Detective,
shows, man.
Pet Detective.
That's
House Party
them
3.
jokes are funny.
That's-
You might watch them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember that once you bring me up, but
Yeah,
you know,
right,
there's
right.
a lot of weed
Heat.
boats. Man.
Oh,
Yeah,
20 years,
yeah,
man.
when you said something about it earlier, I started thinking about Heat.
Yeah,
I watched that
man,
movie
those
so
are-
many
those
times.
Nah,
guys-
Heat like that.
Heat is
Heat
those are movies.
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood's good.
That's a cool.
And
What's
Boys and Hoods.
one of the ones we watched a million times?
Yeah, I seen boy. I like Boys and
Last
Hoods.
Dragon.
the Last Dragon.
That was
The Last
that might
Dragon,
not
I
have
like
been one
that
of his favorites. That was
that
was one of mine.
I put Last Dragon.
What's
in.
Yeah, I like
Last
the Last
Dragon?
Yeah.
Nah, I kind
Who's
of
the girl in
influenced him a
Last
little bit. My bad,
Who was
my
Last
bad.
Dragon?
Now pull that out. Pull
Who?
that out. I don't want to do
No, her name was something else.
Who was Last Dragon?
It was her name was something else. Vanity. That was her name.
Oh,
little
right,
dude,
right.
Tom
Yeah.
Mac or whatever.
And then he like turned gold and
Yeah.
fighting other dudes.
Was shown up was the
Yeah,
Oh,
Shown Up
okay,
was the
yeah,
was the
yeah.
boss.
the master.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Show
yeah,
enough.
That one. Yeah.
I don't hear you. Show up.
Shown Up looked like motherfucker P Valley a little bit.
Yeah. Rest in peace, show up. Yeah, rest in
Man,
peace.
he looked like
Shown Up,
man, Shown Up might be Uncle Cliff or Father.
Hey, look, show up.
Shown Up like Uncle Cliff or Father. Slim. I remember that's what I remember. His black ass.
Yes,
Yeah, I
he
remember
does.
that. I remember.
Hey.
Where you go, Paul? You go.
Yeah, you go.
What you?
Man, I don't know if I got
No,
five for y'all,
see,
but-
I
Just
I
name
got-
3
we got
that
too
you
many
really
movies.
like.
Yeah, 3 you like.
I mean, I got some. I'm into some corny shit, so I don't even know.
That's how corny is good, man.
Just one joint that I like is an old school joint called Starman.
Okay.
Never seen that. Look that one.
Yeah, I
up.
mean,
Who's the-
you
who's
would
the-
mean,
who's the
Jeff,
lead?
Jeff Bridges.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You seen that?
That was one of my favorites. I'm gonna go ahead and take Last Dragon back. You know what I'm
Alright.
saying? Just because that was one of my favorites.
Last Dragon. And what's the first
definitely-
one you said?
Starman.
Starman, Last Dragon. Okay.
Heat was one.
Heat.
He was a classic.
I just gotta lump all of the John Wick.
Okay.
That franchise, man.
Right. That's a
John
good
Wick,
series.
I
John
mean-
Wick's a good series.
Oh my god, man.
Yeah, John Wick is good.
Come on, man. Like they just
He was a
did that.
killer. Well, like that
Yeah, they-
lady say on Hoodlum. He's a killing machine.
Yeah.
Lady- Yo, Bumpin' Johnson. I love Bumpin' Johnson.
I did like Hoodlum.
Killer
That's a
machine.
good movie. That's a good
that-
movie.
I mean, I
I
mean,
ain't never seen Hood.
You never seen? No, Hoodlum's a good movie.
Man, you would like
oh,
this.
It's a good
man.
movie. You
No,
like
Hoodlum was listen. Hoodlum was also another movie
this.
that was good, but it was a lot of education. Hoodlum
Yeah.
might have went over a lot of people's head. That's what you had with
yeah,
the lottery
with the
and all that.
madam and all that. Yeah,
and the
yeah,
lottery and
yeah.
all that. That's what you see with
Yeah.
That's what they talking about when they talk. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what they talk about transfer of power. That's what they mean. Transfer of black-owned money to big corporation money.
Mhm.
I tell you
Black
another movie
survival.
that I like too that get honorable mention though before you finish.
No,
yours.
go ahead.
Honorable mention.
The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, I love
Wolf of
Wolf
Wall
of Wall
Street's
Street. I
a good
watched that the other day. It's my man.
Like, that joint tough.
Yeah, my man
Yeah.
and Slim.
Yo, catch me if you can. Is in my, I'm gonna take that.
Catch me
All
if you
out.
can. That's another
Me if
good.
you
Oh, so you like
Yeah.
Ed Loud on the
Yeah.
counter?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Man,
another
that's a good job.
Catch me if you
I
can.
mean, I got some,
Yes, yeah, I concur. I concur.
I tell you a movie.
I concur. That's my man. What you think about Blood? I
Yeah,
concur.
I
What you
concur.
think? What you
Yeah.
think? I concur.
Hey, look, I tell you a movie that got me into theater. Primal Fear.
Oh yeah, that's Richard Gere. Richard Gere. That's you never seen
Never
that?
seen Primal Fear.
Oh, Richard Gere was nailing
Never
that.
seen
brother.
it.
But
Yeah, my
Yeah.
man Ed North.
I had a different respect for Ed North.
Ed North bad now. Ed North can act now.
When he came
Yeah,
with
he can
that,
act.
like he was,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
Marty,
Yeah.
he's snap right out.
Yeah,
of it.
he's upper echelon.
he was like that.
No question.
But hold on though, it's a movie that I don't understand why he ain't saying
Yeah,
that.
I was like,
What movie is that?
Usual Suspects.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
First of all, I want to apologize on behalf of Usual Suspects to all the people who were involved in making the movie. Hell yeah.
Yeah. You successful was
I don't think I've seen
Kaiser
that.
Soze.
yeah.
I ain't
But I
seen
want
that
his
one.
skinny
Is it?
though. I want his skinny though.
Oh my God.
No,
You never seen You Suspect?
No.
Okay.
I like.
Listen,
I like it.
if I may, humbly,
We gonna have movies.
That's
I
some
should
homework.
watch that.
Please,
Saturday, we have
please,
movie
please do yourself that
We
favor.
gotta
People
give
we
him a
think
list.
yeah, you gotta give me a list.
All you gotta do
Please.
is if you don't
Look.
text it to his phone, he'll never get it. Everything. He computer guy, man. If you talk, yeah.
Look,
yeah.
you can send us a Christmas card later.
Yeah, if it's in his
But
phone, he'll do
Yeah,
it.
if it's
You
in the
gonna-
phone, but
yeah,
if you
he'll try.
call me,
Like,
nah.
Yeah,
We got to come here.
Oh, we gonna all watch it.
I
Okay,
just
all right.
listen. I got a brand new projector. Oh, before we go any further,
Okay.
let's give our guests a present from All Over the Place podcast.
Okay.
we got for 'em.
All right.
We want to give them. Go on over there, give them one.
What you want? You want applause?
No, man, it don't make no difference.
Oh, you
yeah, man.
What was going
Yeah,
on?
man.
Man,
Get
we
a
got-
brother.
we
Get a
gotta
brother.
step
Get a
out.
brother.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
here, brother.
Oh man, that's
Brother.
all right.
You got
There
gifts.
you go, brother.
See this
Yeah,
number
man.
here, man.
Yeah, that's cool. That's it. Hit my
They so far ahead of the game. Does this work with my flip phone?
Yeah.
Whoa, hey, wait
Can I
a
even-
minute, man.
Good God Almighty.
A gift we like to,
Can,
you know.
can y'all? Can they see this?
Yeah, they can see
Put all over the place podcast.
Appreciate that, man. We really
Yeah.
appreciate y'all.
Yes, indeedy,
man,
man.
listen,
Like, wow, though.
one thing about, and we started talking about podcasting, but that was just what they call in Toastmasters,
Mhm.
an icebreaker.
Yeah.
That just means we broke the ice with just getting what Toastmasters mean. I love Toastmasters. For those who don't know what Toastmasters is about, public speaking,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you speak a certain amount to become a gold speaker. You speak a certain amount to become. I was in Toastmasters. I would do some, man, you be talking. But it's a lot of things when I was incarcerated, I took advantage of, right?
Okay.
Where the stuff was free, right? Where I had time. I said, man, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go do that. I was in plays, I took Toastmasters, I went to college, cheated off of paper. I did, whatever it took.
Yeah.
But you got to use that time wisely, because the old dude told me one time, he said, man, he said, young boy, how much time you got? I said, man, I got 11 years. And he told me something, Slim, that I never would believe. It would never, when somebody tell you something profound, it could be 30 years from now.
Mhm.
And you always remember. It's like, wow, it's like a
Yeah.
mind blow. He told, guess what he told me? He said, how much time you got? We walk. And this dude is Jonathan Ogden's dad.
Okay. The lineman.
Ravens lineman?
Jonathan's Ogden's dad. Me and him was in feds together, right?
Okay.
So he was a guy that, this is how I show you our own people. He was so intelligent. He was a guy, when you walk in the unit, you see dudes and dominoes, but when you look at him, you're like, man, like somebody's father. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was so intelligent, real soft spoken. One day he said, come on, man, let's go on the track. Took me on the track. I walked on track. We walked on the track. And I heard so much about him from other people. Man, I don't fuck with him, man. He think he know everything. Man, you can't tell him nothing. He think he know everything. This is the chatter I'm getting about him, right? Man, I walked the track on the third lap. I said, this motherfucker do know everything.
Yeah.
He was so intelligent, right? That you got to be thirsty for the information. Because some people are like, I don't want this. You know what I mean? It's like almost ignorance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where they don't want to receive it. It can help you, but getting to what he said, how much time you? I said, man, I got 11 years. And I was a little down, right? I was thinking about my wife. And damn, nigga probably on nailing my wife. I was thinking,
There you go. That's the first thing you think.
walking the shit.
There you go.
I was thinking, man, and then then you got your credits, dude. Their message too, when they know you're married. Like, man, you got a wife. You in here, man. You crazy. What you think your wife doing, right? And I'm ready to rumble dudes.
Yeah.
So get back to the story. He said, man, look, you ain't gonna never in your life
Mm-hmm.
get this much time to work on yourself. Because once you go back out there, don't nobody want to hear you been locked up 10 years. You got to get shit done. You got kids, don't you? He said, you got kids? I said, yeah. He said, you got a wife, don't you? I said, yeah. He said, you need to prepare yourself. Arm yourself.
Mm-hmm.
He said, you can stay around here like a lot of these dudes. You can do 1,010 sets and 100 reps and run 50 miles. But he said, well, what you better do is be abreast of what's going on, because you lose so much time. Because you're not getting information like people on the street is.
Right.
Right? That's like a cell phone. A person with a cell phone compared to somebody that's not having a cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way behind.
You way behind.
I'm with you. Well,
That
go
was,
ahead.
no, that's it.
Oh, all right. So basically, we definitely want to thank y'all again for coming on because we're gonna wrap this show up anyway because it's after 9. So we're gonna wrap the show. We're gonna take a quick 40-second break. We will come back. We do Gone But Not Forgotten.
Okay.
We do that and what else? What else we got?
Yeah. Let's ask our guests. Do they have any other topics?
Yeah, y'all want to talk about anything else?
Talk about something?
I think we pretty much
What's
all
going on?
over the place.
He was all
We
with
all
us.
over the place
You see
today,
what
you
it's
know?
really like to be all over.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
We definitely want to thank
I
y'all.
learned a lot. I learned a lot from them, man. I
Yeah.
just want to say that I learned a lot.
Keep grinding, man.
Man, look, we as people, man, we got to get back unified. Man.
Yeah.
That's the way we're gonna win, and that's the way we losing. Everybody doing their own thing.
Yeah. Instead of just
Yeah.
sharing the wealth, sharing the
Sharing,
knowledge.
we always say sharing is caring. For those of y'all sharing the show, share the show one time.
Yeah.
Sharing is caring.
It is.
But the ways things are going on in society, what we just talked about, it makes a person don't want to care.
Right.
Like, man, I ain't going around there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm with you.
Go ahead, man. We'll take the 40.
All right. So we're going to take 40, man. We'll be right back. Appreciate our guests coming on again. To the next time. Yeah, I got to click. I'm going to click it in.
Race bathroom real quick.
Yo, that ain't run base road. Woo! 501. We ain't turned smoker loose yet. What's up, fool? Party with me, fool. There he is. 21st. Yes, sir. They say my brother Bo. Bo got a birthday, is that right? Who? Bounce B King. Right. Yes, sir. Hey, Hazel. Tia, you ready? Hey, Ray. Trinidad. Hey, Ray. Third world. Hey, Ray. Yo.
Oh, we back.
If you're 40 years old and you got one kid,
Yeah.
that ain't bad.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
That's not bad at all. So that's back to what you were saying. You almost get away. Now, if you're 40 years old, your kid 29.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Or your kid.
Guys,
27.
hold on.
I'm just saying. That's why I was showing you how to.
Kid at 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look, but gone but not forgotten, man.
Yeah, let me pull it up, man. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up.
talk about some guys that's gone but not forgotten, like Kenny Minor. He's gone but not forgotten.
Yeah, Gone But Not Forgotten. Steve Strange, Wayne Robinson.
Gone but not forgotten. Tom Slick.
Yes, indeed. Corey Pierce,
Gone but not forgotten.
Sherman Wright,
Sherman L. Wright.
my main man. Played golf with him. That's my man.
Gone but not forgotten. Stephon Jenkins.
Yeah,
Gone but not forgotten to my mom's Murray A. McRae.
yeah.
The lady that raised me, the lady that saved me.
There it is. Big shout out to my grandfather. Today is his heavenly birthday.
Oh yeah, I seen that
So,
your father
yeah,
put
yeah.
that up.
Yeah. So my grandfather,
Yeah.
I think, would have been 87 today.
Gone but not
So-
forgotten to J brother Q, man.
There we go.
You know, we ain't never, we got the old, that's my man, man.
Yes, indeed.
I can hear him right now, right? But gone but not forgotten, Lord Tony.
Gone But Not Forgotten.
Gone but
Lord
not
Tony.
forgotten Lord Trent. Gone but not
Gone But
forgotten.
Not Forgotten Tony B. That's what I'm
Gone
talking
but not
about.
forgotten Tony B.
Yeah.
Gone but not forgotten Lil Walt.
Yep.
Gone but not forgotten. What's the other little dude that got hit on the bike that was with Smooth or that was in the car or something? What's that little young dude name? What's the little young dude that got killed? It used to be with Malik. The little young dude that got killed at the baby shower. But we know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got killed at the baby shower. Gone but not forgotten to my Aunt Sadie. And
Yes,
this is
indeed.
this is October, right?
It is October breast
October to
breast
what?
cancer awareness month.
October to what?
It's the whole month of October.
No, I'm talking about what's today?
Oh, today's date is October 3rd.
Okay, gone but not forgotten to my sister Jacqueline Call, who passed.
Hey, you know what? We gotta wear all
Cancer,
pink.
yeah.
We gotta wear pink
Oh, I
on
have my pink on
for this
next
month.
show.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my pink on.
I must have
You know
forgot
I'm a
about it.
guest on the show coming. They got me a guest on this show.
Oh,
Yeah. And then I got to come right back in here. See, man,
oh,
I'm
you
ready to
right
stop.
back like
I
you
got-
left
listen,
something.
I got an invite from Dane. Dane sent me something to there's the jazz club.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, man, it's time to work. It's time to work, man. We got to wall latest, man. Now, my son's birthday is on the 28th. Who? The event, the play? Yeah, it's on the 28th at Bethesda Jazz Club. You got
Okay.
one too?
No. Well, not formally, but I was.
Yeah, that's formal. Yeah, they tell you. Yeah. Well, I was shocked because I didn't know about it. I seen it, but I didn't know it was her. It was part of one of her projects. And for those of y'all don't know, Dana Dane was the producer of.
What's the name of that play?
What's it? A Woman's Love.
A Woman's
A
Love.
beautiful play was about.
You went to go check it out.
It was about mental health. I seen it had great seats right down on the floor. Man, he was talking so much, man. Dude spit on my slacks, man.
For real?
That's how close I was to the stage.
It was.
Dude be talking and spit on you.
Yeah.
That's how close I was to the stage.
Tom, but not forgotten to, to any and all the women and men that may have died from breast cancer, because it is a cancer that can affect both men and women. So prayers up to them. And Tom, but not forgotten.
So you said man can get breast cancer?
Yes, a man can get breast cancer.
A gluke or a man? A man can get breast cancer.
A man.
I didn't know that.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
Cancer don't care.
So you're saying that,
like the dude, what's the dude? Uncle Tommy, he had it in his neck or something.
That's,
I don't know.
Hold on. It's different than breast. So you saying a man got to get a pap smear?
Nah, he can't get no. A pap smear all the time. That's something all the time. You know what? Here we go.
Oh, what's that other joke? Oh, when they mask the breast, what's that joke called? Because that's actually what
a mammogram.
A mammogram, because a woman, I seen that done. You know who did
you
that?
You watch somebody?
I seen that done on live. On TV, what they do is they do stuff like that now to encourage you to show
go
you,
do it.
They show you the procedure because everybody got different ideology of what it is. Yeah. So prostate. Yeah, right. Just like the
women.
Just like the prostate exam.
Yeah. See, I haven't gotten that yet.
Dr. Oz did. It's your time. Dr. Oz.
No, I think it's 45 for us.
No. You need to get prostate exam right now.
Huh? I thought it was 45.
No. All that stuff. All that. It is 5, but yeah. Family.
You better get it checked out.
And why not have the information safe? Why not be operating off of like a card that you good for 5 years? Because once you get it, you're good for 5 years. It's just good information.
Okay.
And Dr. Oz did one live on TV. Yeah, on his own show.
He did what live on TV?
A prostate exam. He did a prostate exam live on TV. Well, they don't show you.
The eyes tripping.
No, they don't. Listen, he's a doctor. What he was doing is trying to get more people to come in.
Yeah, it's about awareness.
It's about life saving. You know, if you want to live, then you don't have to never get it done.
True.
You don't have to never get. When you be about 55 and your joint don't get hard, don't be complaining and all that then because you never.
Here we go.
You know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
Let me go ahead, man. I'm gonna go ahead home.
We're gonna get out of here, man.
Get out of here, man.
We'll see y'all
thanks
Thursday.
Thanks again for our guests showing
What's the name
up.
of the show one more time? Friends in the Bad Guy. Check them out on Rabble. It's on your junk, right, Jay?
Rebel Rousers TV.
Yeah, make sure y'all check them out.
Go to YouTube. And you also can go to Rebel Rousers website and find out how to get some bookers in here. We get y'all up in here because everybody got ideas. You can manifest them. All you got to do is put forth the effort.
There you go. Hit them with the line, man, so we can get out of here.
Yeah, the last line for the night is, all my youngins and my old heads, put them guns down before you get late. Learn to love instead of hate.
Well, there you have it, man. Keep God first. We'll see y'all Thursday, hopefully, because I already told him Thursday be tight for me. So you might just see Slink.
Yeah, well, you'll be watching. I got some females coming here on Thursday. So
yeah,
don't try to look all at them and what's your name? You didn't tell me I could have made baseball practice and all that. I could have cut the soccer game off earlier. I was hitting hope, man. This man got more leads, 6 leads than a junkie. This one, I ain't on here. I was on par 16. Me and Tiger Woods was.
When we own the show, man, we get to do whatever we want.
Man, I wouldn't do. Man, listen, man, we married, man. Dudes try to catch a spot. Man, when
they did. They thought I got fired, man. That's terrible. Y'all terrible for that.
I'm about to fire his ass. I'm so mad. I'm about to fire his ass. Man, love
all right,
guy,
man.
We'll see y'all, man.
We'll see y'all Thursday,
Peace,
man.
Man.
Peace.